Peace prevails throughout the land, and all things are made new, as buds in the spring. This is an auspicious era for humanity.
Yeah! Scatter!
Oh, hi Mr. Dever, how are you doing?
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Yeah, you're first. Okay, well, about Imaginarium Theater, we will get it tomorrow, by the way. I don't know in like when exactly. Maybe like at Reset, or maybe like when we usually have new events, you know, the time. So yeah, it's like about 6 hours after Reset, something like that. So yeah, overall about the rules, it's pretty straightforward, not so difficult. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, this mod especially created, I mean this endgame content created for new players, because they like will keep spy lobbies and will like you know like increase the overall difficulty for the spy lobbies. But for Imaginarium Theater we'll get like we can use characters like up to level, like, yes, it has requirements, but level 70 or 80 is more than enough. No need to level up to 90 and get pretty super and crazy artifacts and weapons and other stuff, you know? It's pretty easy in my opinion. Why is the water element in my... Oh yeah, it's I guess it would be easy. Oh yes, it would be, it's like I think it's going to be way easier than spy lobbies. About the like you know, it will divide by seasons. First season we will get like tomorrow with elements. I mean, like you will need to use specific elements. Like first season is going to be like animal, pyro, and electro. Just a second. Yes, animal, pyro, and electro. But you can choose different characters. You need to choose starter characters, like characters from your roster. I mean, only animal, like pyro. Let me do like, you know, just a second. Oh yeah, animal, electro, and okay, just a second. So yeah, pyro, electro, and animal. It's for the first season. So yeah, only characters with elemental, with this element. It's like, so yeah, you just can check it. Also, it requires some level. Most likely it's 70 or 80. I don't know exactly. I think 70 is okay. So yeah, it's like that. Today is a short present, I guess. It's tomorrow for me, but yes, for me it's tomorrow. But yes, we can get couple fates, like rainbow fates and standard banner fates. And I have at the moment like 3 fates and additional 5 fates. So yeah, I will use it tomorrow as well. So yeah, other than that, by the way, other than 6 characters you can choose from your roster, from your character list, you can get some specific additional characters. You can get characters from your friends, to be honest. Like, it's not one friend, so most likely it's from your friends. You can get couple characters, but with specific element and level. And also there's going to be a like specific pool. It's like a guest pool, something like that, which and this pool doesn't have elemental requirements, so level requirements stay, but it can be dendro, it can be like cryo, hydro, or any other elements. So yeah, you can use those characters as well. So yeah, we have a lot of choice to, it's pretty like new player friendly end game content, I would say, because in this case, let's say you will most likely you will choose, like, let's say, I don't know how it like going to be in the game mode, but most likely even if it closed like showcasing, you still can choose the character, you know. Let's check Rain. Oh yeah, let's check Uni. Oh, Uni is like offline now. Anyway, let's check Rain, for example. So yeah, even though the character, yeah, it's not closed for him, I mean showcasing, it's not closed, but even if it's closed, you still can choose the character, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, something like that. And also they add some, like, you can choose from the guest. It's like, it's going to be 4 different characters with different elements. So it's, yeah, it's pretty cool, I mean. It's pretty cool. Oh, hi Yuiko, how are you doing? Cool. Hey, do you still remember me? Oh, okay. Yes, I remember you. Yuiko. When will the set image? It's tomorrow. It's going to be released tomorrow, first season. Pretty easy for new players. And you can get, like, by clearing for the first time, it's like 1700 Primogems. And then each season you can gain 620 Primogems, which is pretty cool. And also 800 Primogems from the Spiral Abyss. But next Spiral Abyss is going to be crazy, by the way. It's going to be super difficult. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Alright, let's do one. So yeah, 1700 Primogems, not a small amount of gems, especially for future characters. And as I heard, we will get crazy characters in the 5.0, I mean in a with an Atlan release, with that region. Yes, there's some leaks about crazy Hydro character with a crazy skill and other stuff, but I don't think it's going to be like that. I mean, I don't think they will power creep Neuvillette so bad, like immediately, you know? Maybe that character is going to be some specific new mechanic, which is going to be super useful in Atlan. Most likely it's like that. Because we already have like a character, I don't know, like in my opinion, like Arlecchino is like a little bit more powerful than Neuvillette, but she's not so easy and flexible to use. So that's why Neuvillette like more crazy character. So yeah, the new character, Hydro character, is going to be like also a normal attacker. Well, of course you can. I mean, you can borrow if you are in my friend list on the same servers, then yes, you can borrow the friend's character. I don't know how many, but it's not only one character. If I'm not mistaken, it's like you can get several characters. Also, we'll get special pool, and it's like with different elements. So yeah, pretty cool and easy, in my opinion, mod. Not so difficult. We'll see though. I mean, you know, like, let's say what Spiral Abyss is going to be crazy. That's why maybe they will do this one. I mean, Imaginarium CD. Not a super easy, but pretty easy, especially for new players. Just keep that in mind. You need like specific characters. So yeah. it's only animal. For the first season, it's only pyro, electro, and animal. So yeah, just check how many. It's for a, you can choose 6 characters from your character list. Then you can borrow characters from your friends, and then from the guest pool. So yeah, overall maybe it's going to be close to maybe 12 characters, something like that, you know, maybe 10 to 12 characters. So because we will have multiple stages. Also, you need to be adventure rank 35 and higher, by the way. It just keeps that in mind. 35 and higher it means. So yeah, level 70 is more than enough. In my opinion, like yes, you don't need to level up to level 80. You can easily use like characters with level 70. My Primus count, it's still okay. I mean, if you want me, I can show you. I mean, it's normal. I mean, I haven't spent on this banner. I mean, on Toma and a previous banner on Toma and Clarent. Also, I skipped Furina and Constellation. I don't need that. Maybe I will like spend my 50. Not maybe. I will spend my 50/50 on Clarent on Emily. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I still don't know because, you know, it's like we will get drip marketing in a 5 days. We will get developer stream by yes, in a 5 or 6 days we will get developer stream. After that, close to 4.8, we will get drip marketing with the future characters. Or future Natlan characters, by the way, 5.0 characters, or maybe they will show us more characters, who knows. Also, they will show us some, maybe on a stream, reveal some new info about the Natlan. So yeah, it's going to be fun. And the Imaginarium theater is like, will last for a month, something like that, because it's like, it's 15 days of spy lobbies. And then you will get in 15 days like Imaginarium theater. So yeah, they will renew in 15 days each, you know? Like, let's say like spy lobbies in 2 weeks was pretty good, but if we will get Imaginarium theater, why not? And additional Primo gems. You're like the instructor who broke out from Mihoyo. No, I'm not instructor. I just, you know why? Because for this new endgame content is also interesting for me. Not only because of Primogems, like because it's like we need endgame content. So far in this game we only have spy lobbies and TCG. And TCG, you know, it's like kinda... I don't like TCG so much. I only play 2 matches a week to get points and that's it. It's a little bit boring because yes, if you like some characters, yeah, you get the cards and play the game, but overall this mod is like, you know, not so interesting because like you need the points. Those points you cannot exchange for anything, just for cards. And by the way, we will get some rewards, we will get some billets, we will get some character materials, level up materials. Also you can get, it's like it calls toy medals, and you can exchange those toy medals to the photos of the characters, like different photo poses. I don't know what is that. Looks like, you know, useless, but if you can use that poses in the overworld to do pictures, something like that, I mean, then it's going to be like fun, maybe something like that. I don't know. I mean, it's not useful anyway. You know, the toy medals.
Yeah, skyward, scatter.
The most important is, in my opinion, is Primogems, because at least we can get some additional. Because before we got like 2 times spy lobbies resets in a month. It's 1200 Primogems. Now we can get 1420. It's not a big addition, but you know, why not? Can we get primogems from TCG? No, yes, you can. If you're a new player, you can. You need to level up your, like, TCG has specific level, like up to level 10, if I'm not mistaken. Overall, it's 600 primogems. But as soon as you get the last level, that's it. I mean, only coins, and you can exchange those coins to new cards, like a weapon card, supportive card, something like that. So yeah, overall it's not so great. Let me show you. But it's better to reach that level. I mean, it's pretty fun initially when you start playing the game, especially, you know, if you want to learn how reaction work in Genshin Impact, because even though it's a card game and it's like also PvP, like you play against another players. So right here, oh yeah, ask about player level. It's like, you know, level 10, which you can reach, and each level gives you 60 primogems and different like rewards. I don't know, like, yeah. Overall, it's like 600 primogems from TCG. That's it. As soon as you get all of this, you just get coins. And you can exchange coins like use a card shop, yes. From like, for weapons, let's say if you have enough, you can purchase the weapons, the support cards. No, yes, I haven't. I usually try, and you cannot keep more than 20k, which is a little bit annoying. But also you can use like, it's like live skins, some dynamic skins it's called. Oh, I have couple, not all of them. I got like this ones, Zhongli, Lisa, Bennett. It's pretty fun. I mean, when you play with the skins, like especially that. Well, let's get this one. But it's useless. Don't get me wrong, but overall, like, it's like skins are pretty useless. It's like a dynamic image. That's it. Hi Hobin, why stream is less than... oh my. Hello, as a new player, you recommend me to pull for yellow or keep or Natlan? You know, Riza, I would suggest you, if you have, if you already got Furina, then I wouldn't suggest you to go for yellow, unless you like that character so bad. So yeah, it's, if you have Furina, keep the primogems. If you don't have Furina, I would suggest you to go for Furina, because most likely we will get Archon in a 5.1 or 5.2. Columbina or Columbiana, I don't know, like we have like two different pronunciations of that name and also spelling. So yes, let's say Columbina or Columbiana is like Fatui Harbinger. She is going to be released a little bit later, maybe in a 5.5 or 5.6, something like that. It's, let's say, like Arlecchino was released in 4.5, right? In or 5. Something, or in a 4.6. So yeah, I think Columbina also is going to be released in a 5.5 or 6, something like that. So yeah. So if you don't have Furina, go for Furina. If you have Furina, so definitely keep, because in the future, like in a 4.8, we will get a couple of reruns. It's going to be Nilo. You know, Nilo is a good character. Unfortunately, she's not for so many team comps. I mean, also for especially for a Bloom team. So yeah. And you need Kakomi, you need Nahida, you need specific characters. I mean, Kakomi, Nahida, and Nilo is like a core characters for Nilo Bloom. So yeah, it's better to skip her, in my opinion. Also, we will get Navia with Nilo, alongside Nilo, and on the second phase is like Emily, and if I'm not, it's and Yelan, exactly, yes, Yelan. So yeah, it's like, I would say, wait for drip marketing and see what we can get in a 5.0, and then decide. If you're crazy about Yelan, then what can I say? I mean, just go for her. But if not, keep your Primogems, save your Primogems. So yeah, brave, not sorry. Are you dark skinned? If so, the answer, are you poor or colored? What? Are you dark skinned? If so, I'm living. So answer, are you poor or colored? I didn't get the question, to be honest, brave. But oh, you're welcome, Riza. You're welcome. So okay, let me do like. But I would suggest you to go for Furina, actually. You know, Furina is a great character. I mean, she definitely will be useful for your characters, for your roster. I mean, she's insane.
The campaign begins.
Oh, hi Seal, how are you doing? Is it matter for you if I'm dark skinned or not? I mean, I'm sorry, but I do have Furina and Chlorine, besides standard 5-star. How are you doing, Seal? Crazy questions.
Shine down.
If you have Furina, then yes, skip Yelan in my opinion. I will show you why, by the way.
Strike a pose. Make yourself a move. There is no escape. Let's get it on.
Yelan is good character, but unfortunately Yelan is not so crazy for the... She's like a field support character, which gives you like a damage buff, like Furina. But she's not suitable for all of the character we have. For example, you cannot use Yelan with Neuvillette, but you can use Furina with almost all of the characters. Yes, Furina drains your HP, which is like a little bit problem. But if you have a healer or if you use with a Neuvillette, that's alright. I mean, you can easily just use Furina with Neuvillette. About Yelan, Yelan is great. He's a crazy character. But you know, if you have Furina, no need to go for a second like off-field support DPS character. I would say like it's a waste, because you can easily use Xinchu. Xinchu is a crazy character, by the way. Most likely you have Xinchu, maybe with not all of the constellation, but even if with couple constellations, he's good character. Oh, hi Yoni, how are you doing? Shane, what is the link to your OnlyFans? I'm pushing my man. Okay. Oh god. What's wrong with the chat? I don't know, to be honest. Why stream is less than 10 people? Yeah, Yanni. I'm Jack. Hey Dreamers, how are you doing? Okay, and from the Archon runs, was thinking of getting... Oh, actually, about Nahida. I think Nahida is the best Archon in the game. Because she's Dendro. Let me show you. You know, she's just crazy character. And one of the craziest characters in the game. It doesn't matter C0 or you can go first Constellation. Like, you know, she is crazy. Like... let me show you.
Illusion shattered.
Like, if you don't have riding, even though it doesn't matter so much, but still.
Another reason for my sincerity. Xianyun, look alive. This body
I will show you a couple bosses. So yeah, in this case, like, you literally do nothing. Let me show you with like, let me do a couple bosses round. I mean, ordinary bosses, like overworld bosses. Nahida is crazy. I mean, she can be like DPS. You can use her as a DPS. Let me show you my build. She is pretty easy to build. You can use, like, I use sacrificial fragments, but you can use, like, with this, it's also free to play weapon. You can use a magic guide, which is 3-star weapon, by the way, and also pretty good because of elemental mastery. Oh, other than that, yeah, her signature weapon, it's also pretty good. Oh yeah, it's not. This one is not. So yeah, it's better to use like sacrificial fragments with this. And by the way, all of these 3 passives like work or Nahida pretty good. Yes, don't bother, Yanni. I'm good, thank you very much, Dreamers. Don't bother. This guy can even answer a yes, no question. Why stream? You 3 need to get alive. Today I trial hate him, Xianyun, Shanling, and Fischl. It's weird. Like, I'll hate him, Xianyun, Shanling. Actually, you know, and Fischl. You're coming here from. Hey, well, today I was offended by some Genshin players, real good. Oh yeah, I'm asking a legit question, not like a shame. Okay. I'll hate him, Xianyun, Shanling, and Fischl. You know, this team you told me about. Let me explain Riza about Nahida. So yeah, Nahida, she's pretty easy to use, she's pretty easy to build. I mean, we have free-to-play weapons, you know, and like magic guide also, you see, you can level up refinement that weapon and also level up. It's like, I think it's better to have this weapon at level 90, but it's up to you. I mean, if you are low on mats, don't do that. You also, by the way, you also can use this one, Favonius Codex, even though it's like, I wouldn't say it's great, but Nahida can work as a battery for your teammates. So yeah, it's also pretty useful. Other than that, I mean, artifact set is like the put with elemental mastery. I would suggest you to go like close to 1k elemental mastery, but it's up to you. I mean, to get full power of Nahida, it's better to go to 1k elemental mastery. Overall stats for me is like this, but it doesn't matter so much because you can get crit rate from her passive, by the way. And if you get enough elemental mastery, you can get up to 24% of crit rate. So yeah, it's pretty good if you have 1k elemental mastery, so keep that in mind. Other than that, her talents and passives, I mean, Her skill is like duration is 25 seconds. Cooldown is like nothing, you know, 5 and 6 seconds. That burst gives your teammates 220 elemental mastery, which is crazy. I mean, especially for the characters who scales on elemental mastery. It's like, let's say, it's Raiden, EM Raiden, it's Dia, EM Dia, it's Alhaitham who can benefit from elemental mastery. It's like, if you want to, then... So yeah, it's for hyper blooming, for Burgeon, it's pretty useful. So yeah, I would suggest you to go for Nahida. And she's going to have a rerun in a 5.3 or 5.4, something like that. So yeah, it's better to keep like save for her some Primogems to get her. She's crazy character. And you don't need Constellation, by the way. For me, it's Constellation 0. So she is crazy with that, like without any constellations. I really need Nahida. Yes. Hey, only Nahida can fix me now. Actually, yes, Nahida. You know why? Because you can build your team. My Raiden built accordingly. Let me just like not skip a question. Pretty useful, like, and legit questions. Just a second, guys. Go pick. Tag. I'm a fan of Raiden teaser team, so my Raiden built accordingly. They called it old-fashioned. Yes, you know, it's not old-fashioned, but it's alright. I mean, I'm a fan of Nahida. She works with everyone. Yes, Nahida is crazy. Nahida is just crazy, for real. She's just insane character. So yeah, I would suggest Riza to go for Nahida. And like in the future, of course. Like Furina, if you have Furina, and save your Primogems for future characters. We will get like drip marketing like in 10 days, something like that. So yeah. Mr. Dreamer, the Dreamers, if you don't have Nahida, yes, wait for Nahida. She is crazy. Just a second. Yeah, I don't just remove. Okay. All right, that's better. So yeah. Yes, I skip every one for her. Oh yeah, finally. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, just guys. Yes, I didn't expect like this top striker to do so many comments, but anyway. Maybe he want to increase that chat rate. I don't know, but like it's a little bit like annoying because I... Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I just noticed that. How much free time you guys have to group and target someone? Don't spam. Alright. Okay. It's like... So let me do one domain, and about the Dreamers told me about the team, like it was Xianyun, Shanlik, you know, Dreamers, this team you told me about, I wouldn't say it is like pretty good team. You know why? Because it's a little bit difficult to play Alhaitham with that team. But since you use Xianyun, let me try another one. You use Xianyun for plunging Alhaitham most likely, you use Shanling and Fisher, right? Why it's not so good? Why it's not so good? It's better to switch Shanling with Xinchu. Yes, because like you know, like you, let's say, even though Xianyun gives you plunge and healing at the same time by using that burst, and if you fight against like Hydro enemies, it's pretty like not a great idea to do that, in my opinion. It's better to use like quick Hydro applicator character like Shinchu or Yelan. And with special. Yes. Let's try first this one. Just a second, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what. Maybe it's like yeah, that's terrible. Oh my. Actually, yes, those guys pretty like have a lot of time to do that. Just insane. That's crazy. Yeah. Don't worry, Voxel, take your time. This crazy work. Yes, actually, yes. I just want to let you know, like, it's better to like clean the chat. I mean, because I don't want to miss your question, guys. Finally, we get it. They do, yes. I don't want to miss your question, guys. So yeah, I just want to check this team, like which the Dreamers told me about. Why not? Let's just level up my. You know, against bosses in Overworld, you can use it, but I don't think it's pretty great for like Abyss.
Nice and
Maybe you can use it in Imaginarium series, but oh, I'm not only tried WoW, I have an account and I play High Top G. I have an account. In 12, yes, most likely it won't work. I will show you. I have like, an account. Hi Top G, how are you doing? I have an account. Vortex really the turtle abuser. Yes. I mean, let me just. I need an energy for my. I have an account, and I just I did a couple videos about, by the way, about my summoning, wishing on Genshin. How it calls, I don't remember. I don't know exactly how to spell, but yes, it's a new spectral character. Unfortunately, I lost. I lost to like cryo chichi, like it's like cryo gumming. So yeah.
Ozzy, my dear familiar.
Ozzy? What's
Oh, the
gotten
turtle
into
abuser.
you?
Yeah,
Her
turtle abuser.
Majesty beseeches
Oh yeah,
you to
that turtle
unfurl
is like,
the
you know, it
blessed
gives me
wing.
so much energy.
Skyward! Scatter!
It's a local Red Bull, something like that. Well, let me try this team, but I don't think it will work so good. You know why? Like, it's better to go different team. Because, like, you need to, like, use Shanling's burst, but with plunging, you will not apply Pyro so good. But it's like, in this case, Bennett is way better. And about Fischl. Fischl is good, but not with plunging. Because when you plunge, you lose time. But Fischl's Earth work with normal attack. Like, the fast you attack, the fast Earth works. So yeah, let me change this team a little bit. I mean, it's better to go like... Let's go like Fischl and Bennett instead.
Gonna be epic!
I should have... Of course, I don't have... Yeah, I don't get it.
The more data samples, the better.
This guy will just ignore you. No, I already answered Top G. Okay, alright. Local Red Bull. I quit WoW, it's still not optimized for more. Yes, actually, yes, I agree with you. It's not optimized.
The more data samples, the better.
I did that in time. Oh, hi
No one's
Shinora,
joined
how
me
are you
on an
doing?
adventure in ages. Come on, let's
I
go.
put over, yes. I still playing it because, you know, I want to get that character. I mean, last, like, the banners, which is released yesterday. But, like, I do only dailies, get some Primo Gems, and that's it. Face and other stuff, and we will get, like, now, like, login bonuses. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, I pretty sure I will stop playing it because of, like, Zenless Zone Zero. That game looks pretty good. Like if you like compare graphic, even with Genshin Impact, it looks way better in my opinion. Like more, you know, it's like more, I don't know, like not optimized, but visually better, well done in my opinion. In compare with Genshin, even with Genshin. So we'll see. I mean, by the way, we have like a redemption code for Triple Z game. So yeah, I will post it. So if you like planning to play the game, just like enter that code. It's not so a lot of like something crazy. It's like some Mora, something like that. Have low viewers and will make a little revenue from that's okay, Hobin route, that's all right. I mean, I'm not chasing that, I just streaming and that's it. So what's the point of streaming? I just like to stream, that's it. Still Primojobs, yes.
Ow.
The Dreamers, I also
Where did
still
that
play
come
that
from?
game. Yes, why not, you know, like I also think to switch to my old Clash of, but after Changli. Oh yeah, Changli looks pretty good. I mean, I today did that, you know, the story.
Let's
She's
go find
pretty
some
crazy.
treasure.
Even though she's a support character, she's pretty crazy and moves. She's like, you know, they did the same thing with like Arlecchino has. I mean, when she's like teleporting in a short distance, you know, like looks dope, looks pretty cool. And that Abby, like Paimon clone. That was crazy. I made a video, by the way. I will post it tomorrow. Oh my, that was crazy. And that voice, I mean English voice line, a voice actor. I mean, it's like, you know, he's smoking all the day, and they trying to read that you know, that's like crazy. I mean, that voice a little bit weird. Finally, this dude answered my question. Yes, Hobenroot. Oh, hi, Enjoyer. How you doing? Yes, I know. You can use hero in the theater if it's below 70. Hero?
Oh, ow. Where did that come from?
I don't know that, but why do you rant for so long? Oh. Colombino looks promising. Yes, Dreamers, I agree with you. If she's going to be cryo, that would be nice. Okay, yeah, let me just try this team. Yes, it's a double healer team, but still, why not?
Let's light it up. Off we go. Adventure time. I'm going in. Odds reveal. Stray clouds converge.
Scatter!
This team is better because Bennett gives you buff attack, which is good for Alhaitham. You know, his skill. Just a second, guys, just a second. Yeah, I'm so sorry. So yeah, his skill, it's, you know, it scales on attack and on elemental mastery. So yeah, if you get some attack, it's like increase his Alhaitham's damage, which is good. So that's why he's better than Shanling. Official, yes. I mean, I know that Cookie is better, but most likely the Dreamers doesn't have he doesn't have Cookie. So yeah, Fischl can be useful also to apply Electro. Let me check which other characters you can use. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, yes, it's not a big choice. Yes, you can use Beidou, by the way. Beidou is not a bad. But when you fight with Beidou against one enemy, like, you only need to apply Electro. Let me try Beidou instead of Fischl.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the
Colombian
princess
is
in
my
different...
future main. For real, Sil? That's crazy. Actually, you know, why not? If she's going to be like some kinda of field support and DPS, you know, like if you can use like in a boss, like in on field and off field, that would be crazy. And she's like third harbinger. I mean, so she definitely like the lore says, going to be at least not maybe powerful, but most likely more useful than Arlecchino, because Arlecchino is on field. She can she doesn't have a field mechanic and kits. Maybe she's going to be like some kind of, you know, like mix with Shenhe and DPS at the same time. That would be crazy actually, because I don't think like we don't need any cryo DPS now, even though like Risley is not so great at C0. It's still not a bad in a melt team comp, you know. Ayaka as well. Ayaka not a bad character. Yes, you need like weapon, you need second cryo maybe, you need pretty good artifacts, so yeah, you need to invest a little bit, but still at C0 she's pretty useful. Especially against like single target boss, I mean against one boss. So yeah, Colombiana might be good. We'll see, but we will know. I don't think we need to expect her so early. It's maybe in a 5.6 or 5.5. It's I think it's going to be the same patch when we got Arlecchino. I mean, like, you know, 0.5 or 0.6, something like that. Me to replacement of my new. To replace my Neuvillette. For real? Neuvillette for who? Have you watched Black?
I created another universe and founded paradise.
Black
For
Miss
I,
Wukong.
Fischl, and the princess in different...
Sounds familiar, Buck. Sounds familiar. Black Miss Wukong. Oh yeah, that's a game. Yes. It's like, it should, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be released like in a month, something like that. Yes, I watched the trailer. You know, like that game. I mean, it. If I'm not mistaken, that game based on Unreal Engine, and it's like I don't know why, but that slow motion when you get like some hitting or close to like get the hit.
Wait.
For me, this type of games is a little bit like difficult to play. I don't know why, because this slow motion, like a little bit like, you know, I cannot explain exactly. It's like the same thing with the Wuthering Waves, by the way. That slow motion is a little bit hitting me, like I don't know, it's like overall I don't like to play this type of games, but I saw the teaser. I mean, it was a teaser or something like that, or gameplay video. Looks pretty great. I mean, graphic and combat sense, it's crazy. Oh my, come on guys. Actually, I think I can write some kind of script to do that automatically. Yes, I will do it maybe. Yes, I will like... I'm sorry, let me just find this question. Oh yeah, Black was so difficult. But I need... He will become after Nahida. I need her. Maybe Colombiana will come after Raiden. Oh yes, most likely. I mean, you know, like Nahida. You know, like I'm pretty sure that Mihoyo will find the way how to get our Primogems, you know, and they will put all of the great characters in one
Peace
version,
prevails throughout
like
the land,
usually.
and all things are
Just
made
imagine
new,
we will
as
get
buds in the
rerun
spring.
of Nahida,
This is an
and
auspicious
we will
era
get
for
Colombiana,
humanity.
and maybe another Pyro or Hydro, or maybe we should get a Dendro character, by the way, pretty good Dendro character on the same version. That would be crazy.
If you are presently unoccupied, perhaps we could stop a while at one's abode for some repose
I
and
wish she
conversation.
will come after night. That would be nice. For Nahida, I won't skip Pyro Archon. You know, I wouldn't suggest you, other dreamers, to skip Pyro Archons. I will explain you why. Because, in my opinion, I'm sorry, it's a lot of text in here and I need to scroll. I already started saving for an Atlan. I wish still she will come. I was doing, this is kinda upset. I'm sorry guys, I didn't expect that, to be honest. You make a full...
The secrets of the
because-
mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few simple
About
words.
replacing
Oh,
Neuvillette
but
to
why must the
Colombiana,
listener grow weary whenever I begin to dive?
you know, it's like, I would say, if you want to replace in Overworld, then yes, but you still need to get, like, you know why? Because I usually, if you notice, yes, enjoy your fossil, you're right. I mean, I usually don't use Hydro characters in my main exploration team. You know why? Because we have a lot of water sources in this game. You see, like rains, lakes and other stuff. So yeah, using Hydro, in my opinion, it's like not a convenient, I would say. It's a waste a little bit, because you can get that Hydro anyway. But using Cryo, it's like another story. I mean, because like the only place we have like with a Cryo initially, it's like Dragon Spine, but you still cannot use all of the like Hydros to freeze all of the enemies right here, you know? So yeah. Oh, hi Gohan. What time? Imaginarium. It's going to be released tomorrow. It's me, the troll. The troll. So yeah, it's going to be released tomorrow. It's me. We will get so much Primogems. Yes, we will get a crazy amount of Primogems, by the way. Actually, you know, it's like, it's a little bit, but I like why, I like why Mihoyo. You know why? Because like new player who play this game and join the game should get like Primogems like every month. I mean, like after resets, let's say Imaginarium seed or any other endgame content, because like most of new players, like for them spiral abyss, it's a pretty difficult, especially you need to reach like adventure rank 45 at least to easily do, maybe not easily, but at least to complete floor 11 with the 9 stars. You know, it's a little bit difficult. I know that, because like I play this game as well. It's pretty, especially that monolith. It's crazy, and in this version, it's just, it's really crazy. It's so difficult. Oh, hi Unif, how are you doing? Edward Nigma. Hey, thank you, Edward. How are you doing? I have 26 Primogems. Would I get that much Primogems during Natlan? how many prime gems you will get. Like, you know, let's, if you want me, let's like a little bit like do some math. In a 4 point, like we will get, in a 4.8 we will get new temporary map, so you will get prime gems from a chest and from exploration. Also tomorrow we will get Imaginarium theater, so you will get 1700 prime gems. Also, like in 5 or 6 days we will get developer stream, it's 300 prime gems. In 15 days you will get 600 prime gems as well. So I think you will get a lot prime gems for like before Natlan release. Like yes, you also have whole 4.8 version with first phase and second phase, which is like, you know, we will get main event. We also we will get some web events. So yeah, you will be okay in my opinion. What's your day? Yes, Edward, my day is pretty good, pretty okay, thank you. I bored to play with Neuvillette such as long
If
time
you
ago.
are presently
Yes, actually, you know why,
perhaps we
Dreamers?
could stop
Because
wa-
I bench my Neuvillette literally like immediately, because like even though he is great in Abyss, in a pretty difficult game content, like in like Spiral Abyss, something like that, I bench him because he is so boring. I mean, you just use that skill and then use use skill and then charge attack. It's a little bit boring in my opinion. So yeah, that's why I switched to Arlecchino. But before that, I switched to Alhaitham, by the way. And I used this team with Alhaitham. If I'm not mistaken, it was official. Let me check it. Oh yeah, it was the same team, by the way. I used like this team.
All right, let's head
Like
off.
Xianyun, Alhaitham, Fischl, and Kazuha. So yeah, it was the same team. We're getting a temporary map. Yes, it's. I don't know about expansion, by the way, but yes, it's going to be a temporary map. Hey, Unifier then. Actually, also join and retrieve this sort of spam messages. Bro, actually reading every chat and 10 minutes exploration for each. Yes, I'm sorry about that, guys. My world exploration is only at 40%. Oh, you know, if your world exploration is only at 40%, I mean, you have a like crazy amount of sources to get primo gems. So you will be like, okay, for me, let me show you my map. My map is like complete totally. Yes, I have couple places with like chests and challenges. Like, just let me check it. Yeah, fun challenge, I keep it. Friendly mob. I mean, yes, I have couple, but all of the map is 100%. So yeah, all of the places. So for me, like additional source of primo gems is great, even though it's temporary. So yeah, by the way, guys, I would suggest you in a 4.8 focus on that temporary map, because as soon as 4.8 ends, you cannot get primo gems from that area, because that area will be closed just totally. So yeah, just skip any other regions and focus on that new area. That's why I told Vortex to enjoy the show. Yeah, I think bro read my chat by, so it's fine. Oh no, I not studio enough. Oh, dreamers. What mean EM for so yeah, for like, you know, it's like it depends. If you go for the second Dendro in a team, but usually it's like 400s, 4 to 500s. It's not a minimal, you know, you can go like more if you can, but at the same time you need to get crit rate and crit damage, unfortunately. So yeah, Like Elemental Master for Alhaitham is super valuable, but at the same time you need that ratio. So it's a little bit difficult. So if you have enough crit rate, crit damage, then invest all of like try to get more Elemental Mastery. Alhaitham overall doesn't need so much energy recharge. Like 126, 130 is more than enough. You don't need more than that. But Elemental Mastery, yes. With second Dendro, you get a little bit more, like 50 to 80 more Elemental Mastery. So it's like close to 500. My whole Genshin exploration 40%. That's pretty low actually. I can flex with my temperance. You know, yeah, I can flex with my temperance.
Wait. Huh?
Your whole Genshin exploration.
Whatever.
Yes, Imaginary Theater is going to be released tomorrow. I mean, most likely at reset, like Abyss. So yeah, we will get like immediately at day reset. Or maybe we are going to get it like as event. It's like 6 hours after reset, but we'll see. I mean, I would like it would be better to get it at reset immediately to test it. It's not going to be so difficult, but the rules are also pretty like friendly, free to play friendly, especially. And I don't know which only open for like, you know, but I don't know. Oh, for real, you lost the account. Oh, I don't care literally either. After the short match. Alright, let me so yeah, the Dreamer. It's better to use Bennett with Fischl and Alhaitham and Xianyun. But you know, you lose the damage because if you don't have Nahida, I would suggest you like to go a little bit different team. If you have Bennett, it's better to go like with Yao Yao maybe. If you don't have Nahida, then Yao Yao or Dendro Traveler.
There's still a long road ahead.
So yeah, it's better to use like Cookie Shinobu instead of Fischl. But if you don't have Cookie Shinobu, Fischl is like, let's say, okay. No, not a problem. You can use her. And you can use like a Traveler if you don't have Yao Yao, because you already have a healer in the team, like Xianyun. Not yet. I'll say not yet. I mean, like if you mean Imaginarium Theater, we're going to be live tomorrow.
There have been many poorly written applications lately.
That's alright. I mean, C5 Bennett is
I'll just
okay.
have
I
to
mean,
reject
no
them all.
need to go for like for his 6 constellation. I wouldn't suggest you, especially if you are new in this game. No need to do that for now, at least. You know, when you will have enough characters, then yes. I mean, you know why? Because you will ruin your, let's say, not account, but you will ruin your damage for a little short period of time, because you cannot benefit after like C6 Bennett. You cannot benefit from his buff, attack buff, because like all of the attack, all like characters with like sword, claymore, and polar wielders, characters inside this buff or radius gain a 50% pyro damage bonus, and their weapons are infused with pyro, which is like pretty bad if you don't have enough characters, because it's like, let's say Zhongli, let's say Eula, if I'm not mistaken, also. So yeah, most of the characters will get that pyro infusion, which is not so useful. I mean, in some cases, yes, but in most cases, at least if you're low on the characters, it's better to get that attack buff. So yeah, no need to do like that for now. without my... How many hours remaining for Imagine? Oh, you know, Xen, it's most likely... It depends on your region. If you are on Europe servers, so it's most likely 10 hours. I'm waiting to see character showcase. Oh, you mean 5.0? Yes. Me too, actually. Yes. So yeah, let's try this team with bosses. At least with this one. C4 Raiden is like real Shogun. Oh, you mean Raiden? Why? No. It's not, you know, Raiden is a great character actually. And I use Raiden a lot because of EM abilities. I mean, if you build her as EM, she's crazy. She's just insane. Oh yeah, I agree with you about like Seal. At Constellation 3, she's already at C6. I mean, yes, like, you mean that her third constellation is like more than enough? Yes, because like first constellations gives you more, it's like, I don't know, it's a circle. You get more, it's not a particle, and just a second. It calls, let me check it real quick. Oh yeah, it's like, it calls resolve, right? Elemental burst, the resolve gain, yes, it calls resolving. It's like will gather resolve even faster. So yeah, with second constellation, it's like Raiden Shogun attacks ignore 60% of defense when you use that burst, and this one increase that burst, by the way. While so yeah, it's like constellation 3, third constellation is crazy for Raiden. Yes, my Raiden is C2, but you know, like even I don't use her as a DPS, so for me it's useless because I don't use that burst and I don't use that resolve gains, so it's like literally useless for me. So EM Raiden's total you know, yes, I agree with you about that, but unfortunately we don't have any other like alternative characters. That's why, like, you know, in some cases EM Raiden is so crazy.
By royal decree.
Oh my goodness.
Make way for
With the Dreamers, with this team, you will get more damage because, you know why? Because usually you build Alhaitham with this set, with Gilded Gems, not with the Deepwood. You need this set, it's a Gilded Gems. But when you build, you need to build Traveler with Deepwood. Deepwood, like after using Elemental Skill or Burst, it opens, the target Dendro resistant will decrease by 30%. This one, this passive, will increase your Alhaitham's damage. At the same time, you will get you can benefits from the resonance, from the Dendro resonance. So yeah, I would suggest you to go with this team instead, like Shanling and Fischl. You see, Elemental Mastery is increased by 50, and after triggering, like depends on reactions, you get 30. In case of Alhaitham, in this case, like with Fischl, you will get Quicken, so it's 30 Elemental Mastery. But it's like up to from 50 to 80. So it's like that. It's pretty like. And since he scales on EM more than from attack, it's better to use like this team. Just Xianyun, Alhaitham, Fischl, and Dendro MC. Oh, this works at peak. I don't.
The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position.
Yes, I have C6 Sara, exactly. Yeah, unfortunately, yes. You know, like, you know why? Because I went a little bit, I don't want to say I went deep on Raiden. I just was pretty lucky to get Raiden in 20 pulls after C1. And then I decided to go for second constellation. And I got C6 Sara. Oh yeah, and my Sara is not builded. But like she's only level 70. Yeah, actually I agree with you guys. But we have so many alternatives now, you know, like let's say you know, Electro, in my opinion, like I think yes, like we have Chlorine by the way, she's pretty good, but I don't have her. And I don't use DPS like Electro so much. Okay, let me do, yes, let me try in Abyss by the way, this team's the Dreamer. But to be honest, Yam Raiden is lore accurate. Oh yes, maybe. Yes, maybe. Or even call her useless. Not the combat by the lazy part. Thank you, Vortex. I'm not good in this game. Oh no, that's alright, Dreamers. I mean, no need to like us. No need to say that. I mean, you're not good or something. It's okay. I mean, it's like it's just a game. It's just a video game. It's not. If you want me to test something, just like write a question. I will try to like if I have a character or some alternative characters, I will test it. That's alright. That's totally okay. I mean, it's just a game. I mean, you know. Let's say you have fun by playing this game. It's not a duty. It's not your, like, let's say, yeah, your job or something. So yeah, it's just a game. And you know, you say that you're not. No, it's not correct because you know you need some characters. That's why. I mean, it's like let's say for Alhaitham, best team is like this. It's Shinchu, you have him. It's Alhaitham, it's Kukishinobu and Nahida. But since you don't have Kukishinobu and you switch Kukishinobu with Fischl, you need a healer. And since you need a healer, you definitely need to change Shinchu with one healer like Jin or maybe Shin. Xianyun is great because she gives you plunge. So yeah. In this case, if you change so many characters, you need to get optimal team to play with Alhaitham. That's why you use this team. It's okay. It's totally okay. It's like, actually, in your case, it's a little bit difficult to find proper team. So that's why it's totally okay. I mean, why I choose MC instead of Yao Yao? Yao Yao, yes, gives you... Maybe she's more flexible because she can heal you, but I would suggest to go like for him because his... burst lasts for 12 seconds, which is pretty okay. So yeah, it's just that's why it's because of characters. That's totally okay. You know, like clearing Abyss, it's not, especially this one, it's not an easy task. So that's alright. I mean, like, it's okay. I mean, anyway, if you clear it, you get stronger. Any new Abyss is a little bit more easy for you than previous one. And that's totally okay. I mean, you need just when you first clearing it. I mean, when you first clear Abyss, next one is a little bit easy for you, by the way, because you just like why after clearing it, I would suggest you to do some tests in Abyss, especially. Why I do that? So I know it's a little bit boring, but at the same time you just mastering your skills, you know, dodging, watching the elements, how it works, which is which with each other. So you know, like that. And also, let's say you don't need crazy levels or crazy artifacts on some characters. So yeah, just do some tests. That's alright. That's totally okay. Hey Vortex, do you know why Venti's story quest is still not out? Is something major happening? Yes, actually, yes, I agree with you. You know why? Because if I'm not mistaken, we should get some new part of this Mondstadt, like here. And as I heard, after that, after releasing this part of the map, we will get some Venti story, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's like, it's going to be a part of the Mondstadt, like here. And it's, as I know, we should get it in close to Snezhnaya, because like this region, I mean upper one, is Snezhnaya, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's something like that. Some major Mondstadt arc might come with a Venti story quest. Oh, for real? That's crazy. I tried that team too, but that's also not working. For real? Anyway, let me check it. Are you working for Hoyo? How do you know the new map gonna be there? But oh, I don't know. I read couple like posts. That's why it's going to be right here. It's one part of Mondstadt. I like map games, to be honest. The games with the maps and other stuff, it's pretty cool. So yeah. Yes. Will there be a Celestia after Snezhnaya? No. After Snezhnaya, we most likely will get Kynra. After that, Celestia. So yeah, it's like going to be like we had a Fontaine. After that, we will get Natlan, like in 5.0. Then we should get Snezhnaya. Then it's called Rebellion or Kynra. After Kynra, we're going to be at Celestia. And after Celestia, it's most likely it's going to be the post-Teyvat stories. Something like that. But it's definitely going to be Snezhnaya, Rebellion, and Celestia, like that. Is the Lord Liquor? No, I think after getting Nahida and Cookie Mile Hatem will work. Yes, actually Dreamers, yes. And I will Imaginarium series out. Not yet. Tortellini gaming, not yet. It's going to be like released in like depends on your servers. For Europe, it's like in 10 hours. But you need to get ready, by the way, because like it has some conditions. Like you can choose the characters. You need to be adventure level higher than 35 or 35. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Let me try it anyway. This team is pretty good because Nahida, why Nahida is so crazy? Because like that skill duration. I mean, it's 25 seconds. It's crazy. But anyway, let me try it. And you know why its team maybe not work so good? You need to use... I think it's better to use like Xianyun plunge first. That burst, you need to use that burst first. Then you need to use Fischl, then Dendro, and after that I'll hate him. You know why? Because
this is an auspicious era for humanity.
You will do like Xianyun's. I cannot watch it right. I will show you. If I'm not mistaken, Xianyun's burst lasts for 18 seconds. I'll hate him burst last for 12 seconds. Fischl O's last for 12 seconds, and Dendro MC also 12 seconds burst. But it's better to have infusion on Alhatem for more long time, you know, like to like skip physical damage. So yeah, maybe because of that. Are they getting it right? Yes, Sil, I agree with you. As a service is already like getting it first, like 4 or 5 hours difference, 5 hours difference, something like that.
The secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound
So yeah, let
to
me
convey
try.
in a few. Skyward! Seize the skies!
Springboard! Scatter! Scatter!
Here you are.
Yeah, actually, I agree with you. It's a struggle. Let me try. I mean, Fischl is like, you know, but you need Electro. Let me try, at least. You need Electro to do spread damage. I mean, it's impossible to do without Electro. Lisa is not suitable. In my new account I have Chlorine, but in that account I don't have Shinchu. Should I go with yellow? No, I wouldn't suggest you. I mean, it's a new account, you know. If you build new account, it's better to go for Furina, which is like live. I mean, she's available now, than Yelan. In like it doesn't matter what, because you know you will get Shinchu anyway, because he is a 4-star. and he's easy to get, way easy than Yelan. Yes, Yelan is crazy, but the problem is like she doesn't give you resistance to interruption, and I mean, it's like 100% like you will switch her Yelan for Xinchu in the future, because that resistance to interruption is super crazy. It's so useful when you play, because when you get interrupt, you lose a lot of damage and a lot of time. So I wouldn't suggest you, even though Yelan is a crazy character. I don't want to say that she's bad or something. She's crazy, yes, but in some cases, especially with the melee attack, normal attackers, I mean melee attackers, she's not so great. Unless you have, let's say, maybe you have Dia, and you can use Dia and Yelan as a supportive, then yes, you can go for that. But it's like, it's additional move, additional like character. So it's like depends. It depends on the team. If they are not globally released at the same time, they always, yes, Asia servers are always first. I mean, yes, it's always like that. But that's all right. I think, you know, why not? I mean, releasing on the same time, it's not so convenient, especially for players, you know, like we have a different time zones. It's okay, in my opinion. I never bothered about that and about timing. Yes, sometimes it's a little bit annoying. You know why? Because let's say you don't have the banner up, but all of the players already have like C6, something crazy builds, and already did all of the stuff. So yeah, but I try to not watch like videos until I get the character. Bro, that's so stupid. Why y'all pulling for powers? Just go for the characters you like. You know why, Unif? Because like, let's say if you want to have fun from the game, it's not only like about characters, I think. I mean, for me, it's like characters, visual style, and power as well. I mean, you know why? Let's say Yaemiko. Yaemiko is crazy, super, like visually, she's insane. But I skipped her because she's not so convenient to use. Yelan instead. Yelan is crazy. She's super useful, but we already have Furina. So it's always like that, you know, you will get some different characters with different skills and abilities, and sooner or later you should bench your favorite characters, you know, it's like that. Or you need to change your favorite character. I mean, like, you know, it's okay. That's why for me, Yelan is number one, but I don't use her so much. It's like that. I use Rosaria, just imagine I use Rosaria more, which is my like favorite character among 4 stars, more than Yelan. Because Rosaria is a support character, she's pretty useful, even though she's not crazy. Well said. They are good in gaming. As an agent, you know, like I watch couple times about how they play the game and about how they whaling. The whale accounts are crazy, and yes, they're playing pretty well actually. Is Genshin only characters first you need to invest is on good support? Actually, yes, I agree with yourself, but it's better to like invest to like support characters instead of DPS, because you know you can go full support team without any DPS and you will be all right. And why not? You will totally okay. You just can, you know, let's say some of field support DPS like Yelan, like Xianyun, you know, they are of field support and DPS at the same time. You just can like use them as a main character. That's it. After that, just use DPS you want. Yes, exactly. I made that account because, oh, you wanted Alikino, that's why. Oh yeah. So did you get Alikino eventually, the Dreamers? If so, then yes. I mean, let's say this team, like, if you are going to use, like, I usually use this team with Alikino and Bennett. If you switch Shinchu with Yelan, it's a little bit like not that difficult to play. It's a little bit tricky because you need to dodge a lot. When you're dodging, you lose the damage. You know why? Because you lose. Yes, in case of Arlecchino, it's not so noticeable because her damage like relies on Bond of Life, and it doesn't have like time expiration. No, it has time expiration, but it's like 30 seconds, something like that, so you will be totally okay. But if they interrupt you, you lose the damage and time. That's why Shinchu is so crazy. Even though Yelan gives you like up to 50% more damage, I mean elemental damage, if you fight against like a couple waves and several enemies, it's better to go Shinchu. Against one enemy, it's okay to go Yelan. Like let's say if you fight again Magu Kenki, then Yelan is crazy. No need to go for Shinchu. She's just insane crazy. Yeah. But when you fight against like Killichurls and other stuff like that, and you need to switch between characters and you need to catch all of them like in one place with Kazuha, like crowd controlling. So yeah, it's better to use like Shinchu. Shinchu will help you a lot. I do co-op sometimes. I knew a normal Japanese player. I don't get Arlecchino. Oh, for real? Oh, that's sad. I didn't know that. Oh, that's sad actually. She will get rerun. Maybe with Colombiana, by the way, most likely, or maybe a little bit early, because... But, you know, I mean, maybe losing for Arlecchino is not a bad idea, because you have Chlorine in your account, and you can get Furina, by the way, for future characters, and maybe, like, I hope at least you can save for Natlan characters. Natlan Pyro characters, and just keep that in mind. We will get drip marketing in 10 days, so we will get a lot of info. I hope at least we will get some official info from Hoyoverse. So yeah, let me try Alhaitham team. Do you think Mihoyo will increase in the future? Actually, I hope for that. I mean, you know why? Because let's say for me, I'm adventure rank 60, and when you reach adventure rank 60, when you get EXP, like you see adventure XP, EXP converts to Mora. Maybe that's why I have so much Mora, you know, I don't know, but EXP converts to Mora. I don't know the ratio, it's 1 to 10, something like that, so 1 EXP equals to 10 Mora, so it's not a lot, but it's still something. So yeah, and I hope they will like increase AR adventure rank level, at least to 65, something like that, would be nice, but I don't know. For me, it's like good, in my opinion, it will be good, because you know, for the moment I just play for a couple, like maybe I don't know, for a couple thousands of more a day instead of like getting XP. So yeah, and with EXP you get like, but also if we will get increased adventure XP, like adventure rank, then mobs level is also increased, because now at world level 8, it's like, oh yeah, we cannot get, it's like 92 or 93 mobs level, and when you do like bounties, it's 96. But with increased adventure rank, we most likely, definitely, we will get increased level of the mobs in our world. You know, this game is like, it's anyway, it's power creeping game, you know, it's power creep anyway, because it's gacha game, but power creep level of this game, it's a little bit low in compare with maybe Honkai Star Rail, if you compare this game with the Wuthering Waves, by the way, because let's say we almost only get like third banner. First one was General Xianyun, second one Yinlin, and now the last one is the girl with Jinshi, something like that. She's just crazy. She's so crazy, I mean, that burst like destroy anything, and she's so easy to use. So if you compare at C0, that new character is just insanely like powerful. In Genshin it's a little bit less, because you know why? Because we have supportive characters, we have elemental reactions, we have so many stuff to do damage, so that's why no need to increase like a character's power. They just release couple support characters. Let's say in the future they definitely will release some 4-star Bond of Life supportive characters. In this case, Chlorine's value and Arlecchino's value will increase, because like we will get truly Bond of Life support characters. 4 stars, but that's okay. It's like we have Sara for Raiden, like Goro for Ito, like Mika for Iula, then like Shivrus for Electro and Pyro characters. You know, it's like that. Like Shenhe for Ayaka. Unif chilling with C6. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Actually, you know, C6 R1 Xianyun is crazy. She is for real crazy. She's a great character. Rose spent more than 60k to C6. Oh, for real, that's crazy. Before that banner I played Genshin long. How much time is left for IT to release? It's a Vanitas. Oh yeah, it's like it depends on the server you're playing on. If you like on a Europe servers, then it's about like less than 10 hours. So yeah, I hope it will release at Reset. That would be nice. Mega, yeah, that's crazy. 60k for real, that's crazy. Yeah, WoW has 120 level bosses chilling in open. Yes, you know what, but WoW is a little bit different, because that 120 level, by the way, you know that you can defeat 120 levels with only one one level characters. You just, yes, it's going to be a little bit tedious and will take some time, but you just need to get used to like counterattack and parrying, and that's it. You just like dodge attack, then parrying and do counterattacks, and that's it, and you can destroy them. So it's pretty easy, by the way, because if I'm not mistaken, those parrying and counterattacks doesn't scale on character's level. You still do a lot of damage. I mean, like, it's like deals pretty good amount of damage. Vortex, why don't you add Nightbot in your stream? I mean, every YouTuber does. You know, Unif, I don't know how to do that, but I will do it. Yes, it's like a great idea. Let me just copy it and I will check it later. Let me just copy this and I will do it. Yes, I don't know what does it mean. I mean, like the bot, but I will do it. Yes. Thanks, by the way. Yes, it's like, it's better to do it. I know. She's new at C6. Oh yes, actually yes, it's like kinda Neuvillette. It's pretty useful and pretty powerful. Really, C6, that's nice. Fontaine local legends are built different. Yes, Fontaine local legends. My friend Arlecchino is... Oh yeah, you know, like any character in this game at C6 R5 is crazy, just insane. You know, even Xianyun at Constellation 6, she is just insanely great character. She's crazy, because all of the constellations she has increased her own power, her own damage. But Arlecchino, let's say, yes, she's just insane. I mean, Arlecchino at Constellation 3, with 3rd Constellation, is already pretty crazy, insanely character. Because 3rd Constellation increased her normal attacks. So yeah, but I can imagine how C6 is like, it's crazy. Let me try another thing. Stream, lab, as well, they both are couple. Yes, I will do it. Just let me copy this as well. I also want to change my, you know what, like a couple streams ago, or like I don't know, like I was asked about like 1080p. Like for now, if I'm not mistaken, the the quality of picture is not so great. So I want to change that as well. I just find the way how to do that. It's like in my soft which I used to stream, and also on YouTube as well. So yeah, I will do it. At least someone. At least someone got a happy life. You mean with C6R5? She's crazy, yes. And you know, like let's say if you want to, like, let's say if you want to destroy everything in this game, then yes. But play with C6R5 characters in Overworld, it's like super boring. Because yeah, like, you know, you just kill everything with a one shot. You don't need anything, any support. You don't need applying any element. You know, it's just boring. Because like, just imagine, like you can kill enemies with like just, I don't know, without any, like even touching them. So yeah, that's why I usually don't like C6 or Constellation on the characters. Even like 4-star characters with Constellation is already crazy. Like Gaming, let's say Gaming has pretty good Constellation, by the way. Relatable. Also create a Discord server. Oh, about the Discord server, I will just, yes, I will do it, but it's like not a main priority, to be honest. I know that it's a great idea, but you need to like at least administer it a little bit, you know. It's like a lot of time, but I will consider it. With someone got a happy life, I mean the stream lab. Oh, okay, I got it. I'm sorry. I mean, would you try Eola, Rosaria, Bennett, and Xianyun? I don't have Eola. Would you try Eola? I don't have Eola, but instead of Eola, maybe I can use Xianyun. But not in Abyss. It's not a great team for Abyss. But you want to do... Oh, actually, it's another bad idea. You want to use like physical damage Eola. Actually, it's great. But you know why? I mean, it's not a... Like, it's better to use like... when you use Eola, it's better to go... It's good. We can chill in this. Oh, because of that. Yes, okay. Actually, yes. Okay, yeah. No. Alright, let me like same as a team and I will do it. Let me do it like you. Let me try your team in like in this domain. Because you know this Abyss is a little bit specific. I mean, because of like it has elemental check. You know, it's like not, it's, yes, it's like you need specific elements in a first chamber. That's why it's so annoying. Till this date, I don't know how to use Discord. Yeah, it's pretty easy to use actually, not so difficult. And also creating server, it's not so difficult. I mean, I tried a couple times. I mean, just watching how to do it, it's not so difficult. But yes, it's a good idea actually. I agree with you guys. Like, let's say, because Discord allow you to sharing Univ, like totally, I agree with Univ totally, because like it allows you to like chat, share your builds, like, or maybe links and some stuff, because YouTube chat is not so flexible to do that. So yeah, let me do the team you told me about. Yeah, what? Yule is not working even in. Actually, you know, I will flex my 30%. No. Yule is great, dreamers. You know why? Maybe you need to use Superconduct with Eola, because Superconduct gives you crazy amounts of damage. And what is mean Superconduct? It's like you need to use Electro. When Electro meets Cryo, you get a Superconduct, which decreases enemies' physical resistance by 30 or 40%, something like that. And since Yola is a physical damage, you get a lot of, like a crazy amount of damage. So let me try it. Like, I will skip Xianyun for that. It's better to go for one electro character, like Fischl. Like, let's go Xianyun. Bennett is not a great idea, by the way. You know why? Because you can get melt damage, which is not so good. Oh, yeah. Overall, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Bennett in Eula teams. You can, but you know, you can. I mean, you can go like, but you need Mika. It's like, it's a little bit different team. You know why? Because if you use Electro, it's not a great idea to go for Bennett. Because you can go like team, you know, like if you want to do melt, then you can go like Yola, another cryo, and Bennett. Or with Shenlink, like 2 cryo, 2 pyro, it's also okay. But with Bennett, using Electro is not great. So yeah, it's better to go like, let me... You all have completed team, but I don't. Still one. The 6 frame minute is little. Actually, yes, still I agree with you. Unfortunately, yeah, Cecil, the C6 frame minute is crazy character, crazy DPS character, by the way. Xianyun is good, but you know, let's say I like Rosaria more. But if you don't have like let's say I don't have Yola. Yola is great. Let's try it. Like, let's go this team. I will use Fischl because you have Fischl. You have Xianyun most likely. You have Rosa maybe. And maybe we should go... Let's go one Shelter. We can go Lila, by the way. Or we can go another Electro character. Or we can go Zhongli. Let's go like this team. Zhongli, Xianyun, Fischl and Rosaria. And check it. And try this team. You can, by the way, you can go like now, you can use Kazuha. Even though, yes, you can swirl, but Kazuha can be used for crowd controlling. Let's go this team and try. This domain is not so great for this team. You know why? Because we have Pyro, Hydro, Electro in here. So you will mess up a little bit, but still, let's try it. I mean, I will mess up a little bit. But still, let's try it. Kazuha, Xianyun, Fischl and Rosa.
Time for some training?
By the way, have you done the quest in WoW? Are you... quest in WoW, yes, I started it. I mean the quest where you can like use 2 new characters, right? I started it. I also already have some like done something and got some Primogems, but I think it's like I need to do some more because like I opened the area, new area we got in a 1.1. It's pretty cool, by the way, it's pretty huge. So yeah, I opened a couple waypoints, but still, if I'm not mistaken, it's not done, completely done. I mean that quest. So when you start Genshin, I just did it today. Oh, hi Atulia. No, not yet. Not yet, Joshi. It's going to be released, like, let's get ready for Imaginarium theater. It's going to be released tomorrow. Okay, let's try this thing.
You can't run! Lights out.
A touch of frost.
Odds reveal!
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Judgment!
One with my blade.
Shadow Raven, let night.
One with nature.
Yeah! Punishment!
I'm stuck a little bit. Oh, you see, like this team is not so bad, and we don't have any healer in this team, but still we're safe. So yeah, overall this team, but with Yola, you are going to be like Yola is way better. Yola is way, especially you can use Rosa with Yola. It's also critical. I mean, if you don't have Mika, you can easily use Rosa, but you need one Electro, like Raiden, like Fischl. So yeah, and don't use like if you are going to use if you want to get a superconduct reaction, then don't use Bennett. If you want to use melt damage, then use Bennett, but you don't use Electro, because like it's a little bit because like you can get both of the reaction, but you can benefit, like damage is going to be pretty low, not so great. Yes, that's quest is also soap also. Yes, fighting. Actually, yes, that's fighting, by the way. It's Changli's fighting. It looks like, you know, she has the same just Changli has the same moves, like teleportation moves, like on a low distance, like Arlecchino, by the way. I don't know, they copied so many things from Genshin Impact. That's alright, I think. Like, overall, that Changli looks like Himeko from HSR, but the moves from like Arlecchino's moves, you know? Yeah, it looks a little bit dope. Like even she releases like it's like sparkles or like arrows, something like that with a pyro, you know, it looks like Arlecchino's boss does, you know. Do you remember that? I mean, this one. So yeah, but that's alright. I mean, like, you know, let me do some boss for my Lila, by the way, because I want to build that Lila. So yeah, I have 3, I need 3 more. Let's go to do that boss. I'm curious, when will you use that condensed resin? Oh yes, about you know what I like. By the way, thank you for thanks for that. I need to use this one because like it expired in 9 hours. I will use about this one. Condense. Oh, you mean this one? I will use it. Yes. I just, you know why? I just like doing like Abyss and other stuff, but I will do it. Don't worry about that. And I will need to use another one. I try to keep presence for the stream and don't use anything
Time to go.
Like throughout the day, especially now when Hoyoverse increased that resonance cap, which is super useful, by the way. You know why? Because that time, like it's more than 24 hours, so you can easily play only 1 time a day. Like if you're busy,
time to go.
It's crazy. But I will use it, definitely. Oh, hi, I say it. So how are you doing? You know. If you use Yola, then you bring Chichi. Battery, best advice. Oh, come on. You said the Chichi is a battery. Actually, no. Because you know why? Rosa is way better as a battery than Chichi. But yes, maybe I can... Like, yes, maybe. I mean, but believe me or not, Chichi is not a great option as a battery. But if you need healing, then yes, I agree with you. Anyway, I don't have Yola to do the tests. But... if I'm not mistaken, Chichi is not a great battery character. Let me try this team with, like, but I will switch. Let me go Melt team, by the way. Let me try Melt team with him. With Bennett. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have Yola, so yeah, I cannot be 100% sure. Oh, you know why? Because when you don't have a character, like, and you don't use the characters,
Gonna be epic.
I mean, you cannot do some tests. I mean, yes, you can read the post and other stuff, but it's like, you know, it's only reading. It's not testing. Freminette is a 4-star. Yes, Freminette, not Freminette. Freminette at Constellation 6 is a 4-star Yola. I agree with you. I totally agree. Chichi is like when you... Oh, about my fragile resins, you know, like, I use the fragile resins only when I get a character and I just like need to level up it pretty quickly. That's it. Only like that. I also keep like this one. It's transient. It's from Serenity Pod. Alright, let me try this one.
You can't run!
Forward, my blade.
Oh my.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Oh, come on.
Judgment! Shiver!
You're toast!
Lights out! You can't run! Everybody stand!
I'm the frog man. It's
Yeah! Shiver!
Yule is better. Anyway, Yule is way better. Because Yule can one-shot this boss. I hope I can get 3. Okay, not this time. Xianyun is a 3-star feminine. Xianyun, yes. By the way, my Xianyun is like, she is C6, but yes. Maybe like, you know, it's still not her time. Maybe she can be good in the future. So yeah. By the way, you know, with constellation, she has not a bad constellation. She increases physical damage, decreases the stamina consumption of Xianyun charge attack. Additionally, Xianyun charge attack and gain attack bonus. It's like only 4 Yes, because when you are under that shield, if I'm not mistaken, this one, the shield damage. Just a second. Oh yeah, this one. Character shielded by it's like deals 50 more increased physical damage. So let's say it can be good for physical damage characters, but it's only 50%. It doesn't mean you need build her. That's obvious. But like, oh yeah, level 50. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, they fixed that. I mean, if you remember. They already fixed that. Okay, it's like 14 days left and I'm already done all of this. Oh yeah. This C5 Bennett when or DPS alloy when. Oh, C5 Bennett when or DPS alloy. DPS alloy C6. I mean, yes, I got it. You want me to like level up. You know why I don't do that yet? Maybe if I will check the pyro characters and decide. I mean, you in Natlan, because you know, Bennett is still super useful for me when I use. No, actually, you know, you're right. I don't use Bennett. No, with Navia. So that's why I don't want to do it yet. With Navia, he gives a lot of attack. So I wouldn't. If you have Navia. And you don't have any other character, I wouldn't suggest you to level up Bennett to C6. Because I usually use this team, like Xianyun, Furina, Navia and Bennett, which is crazy team. I get double bonus, I get attack buff from Bennett, I get damage buff from Yola, also Yola, I'm sorry, from Furina. And also I got Xianyun's Plunge and Healing. So this team is pretty crazy. Great team. So that's why I wouldn't suggest if you want to use Navia. But if you only have, like, if you are not interested in Navia and you only use, let's say, Arlecchino, then it's better to C6 Bennett because he gives Arlecchino additional 15% pyro damage bonus. But it's also, I mean, let's say, in my opinion, if your account is pretty new, no need to C6 Bennett. Let me try this team. Kazuha. Oh yeah, like this. Yes. Dia, Raiden, Nahida, and Kazuha. Just a second. Oh yeah.
Stay close and you will live.
What about theater vortex? How much care? Oh yeah, about theater. Xianyun is about theater, by the way, dreamers. When it drops, like tomorrow, you need to choose 6 characters from your characters list. Only 6 characters. For this season, you need to choose only. You can only choose Pyro, Electro, and Anemo characters. That's it. You cannot go with Hydro, Dendro, Cryo, and Geo. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, you only have like these characters. You see. Other than that, you can get guest characters as well. Guest characters is your friends' characters. If I'm not mistaken, you can choose couple. Also, you will get like special characters. It's like they are not going to be. They can be other element characters like Dendro, Cryo, or Geo. So yeah, overall they made this Imaginarium theater pretty like free-to-play friendly, because even if you don't have characters, you can borrow characters from your friends. I don't know like how many characters you can borrow, but maybe couple, because it says like you can borrow friends characters, like maybe it's like couple characters, something like that. But you definitely need 6 characters, Anemo, Electro, or Pyro, and it's most likely should be at level 70 plus. So yeah, 60 is not going to work. It's not gonna work, but 70 plus 80, it's okay. Pretty easy. You will get some rewards, you can get some billets, you will get the toy medals. You can exchange for photo poses of the characters, which is useless, but still, why not? If like, so it's fun anyway. 6 minutes only for Pyro characters like Diluc. Not only for Diluc. You can use, yeah, like, let me show you. You can use not only Diluc. You have a lot of characters, by the way. You can use with Arlecchino. You can use with Yanfei. You can use with Hutao. You can use with Yoimiya, by the way. She's crazy. For Gaming. For Diluc. For Klee. A lot of... You can use... With C6 Bennett, you can use DPS Bennett, by the way.
Ow!
He's crazy. DPS Bennett C6 is crazy.
Ow!
So yeah, we have a lot of
Where'd
options.
that come from?
We have a lot of options, but still, I mean, you lose like other characters because of infusion. It's bad. Let's say if you want to use Navia and Navia needs that attack, you will lose it. She doesn't need Pyro. DPS Alloy. I said so. I would like to do DPS Alloy, but you know, Alloy is like, I saw a couple times DPS Alloy, by the way, like level 90, something like that, but she's not so great. Let's say I don't even Kaya with Constellation is better. Even Kaya with Constellation is more useful than Alloy. Yes, Alloy has couple pretty good kit. I mean, like when she uses that skill. But I don't know. By the way, Alloy maybe is going to be my only one, the only character which will stay at level 20, 5-star. I mean, because you cannot. By the way, let me show you her constellations window. You see, this is the time. The time has not yet come for this, and all of this has the same text. So yeah. Like, I don't think we will get something. By the way, it would be nice to get some collaboration as well in the future. Physics Bennett is only for Pyro. For Imaginarium, I'm going to use my friend's Xiao. Oh, you know, why not? Why not? I mean, like, it's free to play, friendly. I mean, Imaginarium Theater, so you can easily use any characters. It's way more easy than.
Desert's a tough adversary.
Shine down!
That's close enough.
Into the wind.
This team with Dia is crazy. It's just insane team. You see, it's like one Kazuha swirl and that's it. So yeah. And you get a lot of different damages. He's even used an Atlan, but after Pyro Archon, he is useless maybe. You mean Bennett? He's even no, I don't think so. You know why, Dreamers? Because let's say no need to like bench Bennett and no need to bench let's say after Fontaine Shinchu's value, like, yes, decreased a little bit because we got Neuvillette, and Neuvillette cannot be used with Shinchu, so good. And also we got Furina, which gives you like damage buff, you know. But with like new characters like Arlecchino, like Shinchu's value increased. And by the way, Chlorine as well. Also, you can use Shinchu with Alhaitham. So yes, I mean, no need to bench Bennett like immediately, because you don't know. Well, let's say Bennett is crazy because we still don't have any other character which can increase your attack for so much. He's crazy attack buff character, just insanely crazy attack buff character. Let me do Golden Troop on. Alois, you know, I don't know. I have only. He's even. Bro, someone already reached only on level 59. Oh yeah, I noticed that. I know, well, like if not 59, but just imagine they play this game like crazy, and most likely they spend money to get that resins. Because let's say I have 43 fragile resins in Vuva, like, you know that, like, you can add like 60 resins. It's like, yes, I like used a couple of them recently, but still, I mean, you need a lot more to reach level 59. I mean, for me, I now at level 48, by the way, just 48, and I reached this level today. Even though I told you that I will stop playing at 45, I want to get that girl, I mean new character, which is released yesterday. She's crazy. You know, Gaming is a pretty good pyro DPS, but still, if you have Gaming, I wouldn't suggest you to level up to do Bennett C6. I mean, it's not a great idea. Only Electro DPS I have is level 80 Kiching. Only Pyro DPS is level 60 Diluc. Only Anima DPS I have hit. Anima DPS, you don't need Anima DPS to be honest. Because let's say, let me show you my account. I don't have Anima DPS. I mean Wanderer and Xiao. And I don't use them so much. You know why? Because I think Anima DPSs like Wanderer and Xiao not so useful. And I will explain why. Because Wanderer has his own artifact set, which is not Vivi, and Xiao also has its own artifact set, signature artifact set, which is not Vivi. So you definitely need to use another Dendro support, and pretty good support Dendro, especially Faruzan. Because without Faruzan, C6 Wanderer and C6 Xiao is not like so useful. I mean, yes, they still deals damage. I mean, in my opinion, if I'm not mistaken, Xiao is better and without Faruzan, but with Faruzan it's also great. I mean, like Faruzan Xiao has, like, this team has more value than Wanderer Faruzan. But both of them, I mean, Wanderer and Xiao needs, if I'm not mistaken, 3 anime characters in the team. And 1 Bennett maybe, or maybe you can use Furina, by the way, if you have a pretty good healer like Xianyun or Jin. So yeah, I mean, you know, like, It's like Geo. Like it becomes like a mono Geo team to do some to deal some damage. That's why I don't like Anemo DPSs so much, and Geo DPSs as well. Because you cannot use Xiao. You can use Xiao with Vivi, but he is mostly DPS, but not a swirl character. Even though you can do that, I don't know. I just not so like Xiao for me is not so like not useful. He's pretty good maybe, but I don't like plunging so much. Yes, it's fun to play with like plunging Navia, and maybe sometimes plunging I'll hate them, but it's a different story because they are Dendro, and as one of them is Dendro, one of them is like Geo, and the plunging is the addition. It's not the main source of their damage. You just can use it or not, so it depends on you. But Xiao is like plunging. It's the main source of damage for Xiao. Alloy banner comes out of alloy banners. No, we don't. I don't think we will see alloy banners. I'm just gonna solo Imaginarium with my friend's Xiao. Oh yeah, if your friend Xiao is C6, then yes, you can do it. Kazuha is the best anime in my opinion. It depends.
No.
It depends. But yes, Kazuha is pretty great.
Whatever.
I mean, let's say like if you mean support, then yes, Kazuha is like a great character, but not the best one. In some cases, Sucrose is better. You know why? Because Kazuha's hold E take a lot of time, and you can get some hit. So yeah, in some cases, when you have like more waves, like crazy amount of waves, a crazy amount of characters, Sucrose might be like a little bit more convenient to use. And Sucrose is great for Neuvillette, by the way, than Kazuha. For Neuvillette, if you want to use Animal, better to use Sucrose than Kazuha. Because Kazuha needs to be among enemies to like crowd control them, But Sucrose you can use Sucrose from a range, because she is catalyst and she's a range damage dealer. I mean, she's not a damage dealer. I mean, she's range. Okay, let me go this team.
Grow! The Temple of Wisdom!
Let's get it! As one with wind and cloud! One with nature!
Everyone hold hands!
Yeah. But the problem is, with Furina is way better.
There is no escape! But that hurt!
Oh my.
Hey! Sharing my knowledge!
Look alive!
One with nature! Clouds high, the birds call!
Because
Fine.
yeah, because you only can rely on that burst. Okay, let me do that. Oh, hi Rafat, how are you doing? He's the best anime DPS. Oh, alloy banner. Yeah, among 4 stars, I say it, so I agree with you. Oh, 3 pieces. Let's check. Physical damage, attack. Oh, that is nice. Let's skip it. And that's okay. Unfortunately, yes, I need pretty good Hydra Goblet. Unfortunately, yes, it's like so difficult to get it. Xiao, best team is Xiao, Furina, Xianyun, and yes, I agree with you. It's like it's for real best team for him. Not Furina, Furina, and Ben for real. Oh, maybe because I thought it's like not Furina, it's like Xiao, it's Faruzan, C6 Faruzan, Xiao, Xianyun, and Bennett or Furina. But because like you already has a healer. And you don't need any other healer. So oh, in my opinion, it's better, but still, maybe. Xiao needs buff. Oh yes, Xiao definitely needs a buff. You need overall in general. You know, he's already cracked, actually. Especially when you have, you know, when you have C6 Bennett, you can do Pyro Xiao, and in this case, he can deal more Pyro damage than he deals when he is in Animal. Just try it. If you have C6 Bennett, just try it. With this plunging attacks, it's crazy. Just insane. It's like 200k per one hit, per one plunge. It's crazy damage. Okay, let me do a couple abysses. Oh no, let me first. Then I will do one boss again. I mean, yes, I can do one boss again. Because I need to, like, use it. Couple times I forgot to use this one, and yes, it's like... Xiao needs a big investment. Yes, Xiao definitely needs a crazy amount of investment because of because of artifacts, because of other stuff. Yeah, my friend Xiao is, yes, if your friend Xiao is C6 R5, C6000, Xianyun, Furina, and Xiao himself. C6000, Xianyun, Furina. Yes, I think this team is better because you already have a healer in the team. But you know, it's. Should you try Neuvillette, Sucrose, Furina, and Jin? Sucrose? Yes, of course, why not? If you want me to do in Abyss, let's try it. In some cases, Sucrose is better for... but, you know, why do you want... You don't need, like, you know, you don't need... when you use Neuvillette, you don't need Jin in that team. Just, like... it's better to go in other... You know why? Because Neuvillette can... he heals enough to get 300 fanfare stacks. So you don't need to go for another healer. I mean, you don't need Jin. It's better to go like maybe Raiden to get electrocharge reactions. Let's try it. Let's go Sucrose, Neuvillette, Furina, and maybe Raiden. Or Fischl. The problem with Fischl is Fischl's Oz is not so great with Neuvillette because of charge attack. So yeah, Raiden is way better in this case. That's Xiao best team without C6000. Yes, exactly. If you... Yes, of course. I mean that. Yes, because I agree with you. I mean because C6000 is like cracked. She's crazy support for Xiao and for Wanderer. It's not for Wanderer and Xiao. She's crazy support for any animal DPS in this game. By the way, if you have C6 Xianyun, she's crazy for Xianyun as well. Because C6 Xianyun is like became a DPS character. Let me switch like my team. I mean, I usually use Raiden on the third place, on the third slot. But to not get confused, let me do it again. At C0, no, not only that. At C, if you have C6 Bennett, by the way, and you can convert Xiao's plunge attacks to like Pyro, and you can get even at C0 to 100k plunge. Just imagine. Oh yeah, that's why Raiden has that range.
Illusion shattered!
Animal hypostasis emulation!
Let the mighty be humble!
There is no escape!
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! 308. Enhanced animal module 75.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Toad.
Spread your wings and raise
Silence.
Let the world collide!
Illusion shattered.
Where do you think you're
Animal
going?
test 6308. Animal.
Justice is blindsided. Yes, let the mighty be humbled.
Goodbye.
It's pretty good team, by the way. So yeah, it's like in a minute or something. Yeah, it's like close to them, but you can do, if you get used to the team and rotation, you can go do faster. But with Kazuha, it's a little bit difficult and tricky, because when you use Kazuha, you need to be in the middle of the enemies. It's like, yeah, it's a little bit difficult to like catch all of them. Yes, you can use that burst, and that burst gives you more damage, like, but by 20%, yes. But still, like, Sucrose is crazy. Yeah, Raiden has a range. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this team is way better. I mean, you can, like, that's why Sucrose is a great alternative character for Neuvillette. She is crazy. And you know, I used to use this team. Let me do the domain, and I will show you. This team is also crazy. Unfortunately, anyway, I will do the with these characters. It's like Sucrose, Raiden. I use this team a lot, like Sucrose, Shinchu, Raiden, and Nahida. It's a crazy team, by the way.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Swirl, Mark 2, absorption test. I see everything. Stand clear.
This team is just destroying, you know? This team is just destroying. Since Sucrose is a ranged character, and when you use Shinchu's burst, because of Raiden and Nahida, you get that hyper bloom, and at the same time you can swirl. Yes, you cannot swirl Dendro, I mean, because it's like, it's not swirlable. But you can a little bit swirl Electro, even though less damage, not so great damage. But if you have different elements, it's crazy. Like, this team is like, and this team is like, with Sucrose is better than with Kazuha. Okay, let me do like this one, and I want to level up my Lila. I want one burst. Unfortunately, yes, you need Nahida and you need Raiden. I mean, it's not like must-have characters, but still, I will keep that sand. You can use with Cookie Shinobu. Maybe you can use with Fischl. Let's try, but Nahida is like, you know, it's like better to use. Let me try with different team. Let me try with Sucrose and Traveler. Just a second, because as I know, the Dreamer, you have these characters, so yeah, let me try it. Just a second, guys. Let me check my energy. Like, you definitely have Fischl, and you have Traveler.
Just what will we come across?
I don't. Oh yeah, I can try it. Oh, 4-star. Yes, yes. I mean, you mean Sucrose? Sucrose looks crazy. Yeah, crazy character. And let's say you need only Constellation 2, if I'm not mistaken, and that's it. I mean, yes, Constellation 6 is like, it gives you a last constellation, gives you additional elemental damage bonus by 20%. But even without that, if you use Viviset, you get that shading. So yeah, it's crazy. Yes, you definitely, let's say you need, why they delete that message when you write Nahida? She's the best. I don't know why they the message. Quick question, does Imaginarium Theater release at 12 exactly when it's... Oh yeah, I don't, I say it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be like Abyss, which is open, if I'm not mistaken, because like, you know, it's not an event, so that's why I hope they will release at Reset. So yeah, it's like, and for me it's like going to be in 8 hours, something like that. So yeah, let's try this thing. It's like official Shinchu. Okay.
Germinate!
By royal decree. No, my sword. Ring cutter.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test. Stand clear. Yeah.
Unfortunately, you know, you cannot.
Propagate!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Spring forth!
Witness the power of the one.
Enhanced animal module 75.
You need to cast like...
Absorption test.
because like, you know, Nahida is so cool that you need to cast like Dendroim's second burst and Shinchu's second burst. So yeah, I mean, Nahida and Raiden is way more flexible and versatile than this, but still it's usable. I mean, you can use this team as well. I, to be honest, don't want to do this one. Let me just live. Oh, splash gas. When can we get? We will get Imaginarium Theater like at Reset. I mean, it depends on your server. If you're on Asia, it's a little bit like maybe in a 4 or 5 hours. For Europe, it's like in 8 hours, something like that. And most likely we will get it at Reset because like it's not an event, it's endgame content. So yeah. DPS Sucrose? No. You know why? I mean, let's say you can do that, but since, like, let's say, since Sucrose is a catalyst wielder, so all of her attacks, it's animal. Actually, you can do DPS Sucrose, but, and she can deal some damage. But I don't think it's worth it, you know, like, just imagine that Heizo at C0 is way more better. So yeah. Like, even Xianyun can do better damage, like at C0 with plunging, that Sucrose, like that. Sucrose is best for swelling. And since we have so great characters, like, you know, like Shinchu, like Raiden and Nahida, you literally just need to spam normal attacks and time to time use that skill, and that's it. Oh yeah. By the way, in Overworld, this team is super crazy. I mean, with Fischl, with Shinchu, with Dendro Traveler. Yes, better to use Nahida instead of Dendro Traveler because she's a better option. Or maybe Yao, because you know why? Because you can control Yao with that skill, with Sucrose skill.
I'll lead the way.
If I'm not mistaken, let's check it.
Don't be scared. Absorption test.
Oh yeah, you can. You see, it's like it's moving a little bit, and you also can like control this course. So yeah, it's like this team is also pretty useful. What if it's on first by the way I am on? I mean, what? No, not like by reset. by reset. Yes, like let's say you will get like a splash gacha. You will get it like in a 4 hours or a 5 hours, something like that. So yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, like most of the content, Asia service got first. It's usually like that, because reset time for you is like, if you compare with Europe servers, it's 4 times early. Okay, I want to do one boss for, yeah, for my, after Natlan characters. Oh, you know, the dreamer, about the level, I don't think they will increase the level immediately after Natlan. You know why? Because leveling up characters will just destroy the system they have at the moment. I think they will do it maybe in a 5.0, but not immediately. Because let me say, like, what characters will like immediately benefit from that? Most likely it's like transformative reaction characters, like characters with EM, because but not DPS characters, unless they increase the talents level, because all of the EM characters, let's say like Raiden, EM Raiden, or EM Dia, scales on elemental mastery and character level. Not as scales, I mean they need elemental mastery and level. So, and you know how much the difference between 80 and 90 for EMs, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 20%, something like that. It's crazy amount of damage, you know, and between 90 and 100 it's going to be like at least 20%. They cannot like intentionally decrease the damage. If so, then they need to do something with DPS characters. So if I'm not I think they will do it maybe in the future, but not immediately after Natlan, because in Natlan we will get so many like things to do, so many stuff to do, like new region, new characters and other stuff, and most of the players will just forget about level, you know, but sooner or later they will increase that, but not like immediately after 5.0, because it's a little bit difficult to increase that, because some of characters can benefit from level more than the others. Let's say, yes, I increase my Alhaitham because of Dendro, but
Wait.
let's say you don't need to increase Navia's level to 90 because she's DPS. Let's say, let me show you my by the way, Alekina as well. You don't need to level 90 to get, because level 90 and 80 and 90 for Arlecchino DPS, it's not so big. It's not a big difference. Let me show you other characters. Like Shanling, for example. You will get like close the same damage. Of course, it depends on vaping. I mean, you get vaping like a little bit more. Yes, vaping can benefit because of elemental mastery. But still, I mean, level 82 and 90 for crit, like crit character, which can crit, it's not so beneficial. But for EM Raiden, for Kazuha now, because Kazuha is a Sphere Link, but for EM character, for Hyper Bloom and Virgin, it's like crazy amount of addition. So yeah, I don't think they will do it like immediately, in my opinion, because it's difficult to, like, you know, it's like all of the transformative reactions character became like it's like a power creeping, you know. But we'll see. I mean, it's like, it would be nice in the future. Vortex, I finally level up Furina. Oh, congrats, Yoni, congrats. Oh, Nahida as well. So yes, you know, Nahida is like let's say Nahida is a little bit like hybrid character, because she is like can be of field DPS and buff, and like buff I mean elemental mastery. She gives you elemental mastery by using that burst. So yes, like, and in my opinion, yes, they need to, like, maybe they will do it, but in the future, one day in the future, but not immediately after Natlan. Because if we will get one of the, like, a Pyro Archon or Pyro Dragon, one of them is going to be like support character, and maybe he can be, let's say, by the way, like, oh yeah, she's attacker. Emily's attacker, it's not like that. But yeah, I think you get the point. I mean, like, some of the characters can benefit more than the others, and it's not right. Because, like, in this case, I mean, if they will increase level from 19 to 100, or like Hyper Bloom and Virgin will become just like, you know, crazy amount like team comps. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult to like calculate now. And congrats, Xianyun, that she's crazy at level 9, and you need level 90 for Furina because of HP.
By royal decree, let me weave you a verse. Rain, outline, swirl, mark 2, stand clear.
Animal test 6308. Wings of darkness. Come, don't be scared.
Just crazy team, you know, and even with Fischl and Yao Yao, this team is pretty good. I mean, so the Dreamer, if you like have all of these characters, you can use the Ender Traveler, or you can use Yao Yao. Yao Yao, in my opinion, a little bit easy to use, because like Traveler has like 12 seconds duration and 20 seconds cooldown, and you need a lot of energy recharge, which is bad because he is like DPS as well. For me it's like 230, you see, and even though I cannot get that burst pretty quick again, because that burst costs 80, if I'm, yes, it's 80, you know, but with Yao Yao you just can use that skill and that's it, and she is a healer at the same time. So yeah, this team is pretty useful, especially in Overworld. Alright. Your Fischl is so good. You create... Oh yes, let me show my build. Yes, but you know, like, actually, Fischl is not a great option for this one. You say that 20k, 26k, it's bad. You know why? Because she does like electro damage, which is bad because I lose Hyper Bloom damage. Okay, let me show you. I mean, her build is pretty good.
I created another universe.
But she's DPS. I use this weapon. It's like, let's say it's free to play because it's from a standard banner. Constellation 6 with talents like 12 to 9. But if you go with Kuki Shinobu or Raiden, you will get more damage. Like, let me go like with
What is
Raiden.
the situation?
You just don't have like Raiden, that's why I use Fischl. But Fischl is like do electro damage. But with Raiden, you will get Hyper Bloom, and it's way more valuable. I mean, in this team especially, yes, it's better. This one is better. Let this boss to revive, and I will show you. Until that time. Let me do my... Yeah, I get one fate. So yeah, she needs... I will switch to Lila and we'll do a couple of runs. In future, I get her and Nahida. Yes. I mean, you know, like, let's say yes, it's only because of characters. I mean, it's only because of that. I mean, if you get the proper characters for team comps, you will be alright. Because, like, let's say Raiden and Nahida, it's crazy for this team. If you don't have them, you use Fischl. Unfortunately, yes, you can build Fischl with EM. But let's, you know, why not? Let me try Fischl with EM. Just a second, and you will see the difference. Because like you said that about 26k, it's like electro damage. It's maybe it's like aggravate damage, some kinda, but I don't think she can catch it.
In the name of the Prinzessin!
Let me just check my official build real quick. Because I don't want to mess up her, because like, okay. Oh yeah, I can do like this, yes, just a second. I can choose the character without any artifacts. And yes, grab those artifacts from my official. Unfortunately, they cannot like Mihoyo need to like fix that. What? Oh yeah, equip. She's free. Yes, equip. Yes, just a second. Just give me a second, and to be I don't want to like mess my. So okay, my official is free, and I will use Gilded Dreams, and weapon we have like this one, which is pretty good, by the way, Elemental Mastery, and after Elemental Energy is, oh no, it's not great, just a second. After using Elemental Skill, recover boom, 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 attack, this is better. It's also Elemental Mastery weapon. Oh, why? I can use this one. Yes, just a second. The stringless. An artifact. Just a second. You can use either Flower of Paradise Loss, which is best one in my opinion, or Gilded Dreams. I unfortunately I don't have enough like Flower of Paradise Loss to use. So yeah, and let me go like Elemental Mastery only, and maybe like Elemental Mastery only. Or oh yeah, I don't have them. Okay, let me go two piece. That's alright. I mean, you can use Wanderer Troop as well, by the way. I definitely have. Yeah. Yeah, I have pretty good Elemental Mastery. And this one is going to be, just a second. Yeah, it's like close to 1k. You don't need energy recharge so much, and like don't need like.
And
you have. Yes, you know why? Because I don't level up all of my characters, but most likely with Imaginarium Theater I need to do that. So I go only for characters I like and level the characters I like. That's it. So that's why I have so much. And I played this game for 4 years. It's like pretty decent amount of time. Okay, let me try it like that. I don't need this one. Yes. Let me get that.
No, my sword!
Okay.
Ring cutter!
Enhanced animal module 75! Absorption test!
And you see now I get hyper damage.
Midnight Phantasmagor! Animal test 6308!
In this case, you get hyper damage. So yeah, it's a little bit different. It's not a damage, it's hyper blooming. But yes, Fischl is not, you know, the problem is Fischl is not intended to do like hyper blooming. Just like you can, and you, like if you don't have any other electro characters, you can benefit from that. But you know, until you get Kukishinobu or Raiden. After you like get Kukishinobu or Raiden, and I will try with Kukishinobu, by the way. Kukishinobu is way better. Let that boss. Hi, Hank Lee. How are you doing? Yes, now you create hyper. Yes, exactly. If you notice that, now I create Hyperloom. But before it was only Electro, which is bad. You know why? Because, oh yeah, and that's why I lost energy. Because she's on level 1 stuff at home. It's better to use, like, for Yao, it's better to use Pavonius. I will try, instead of official, I will use Kukishinobu and I will show you. I mean, Raiden is way better because Sucrose is range, but you can use Kuki because of that range. I mean, she has a range. How are you doing, Hunkley? If you have any question, by the way, you can ask. In future, I will get that here. Yes, now, yes, and it's not spell. I mean, unfortunately, like, official skill lasts for 12 seconds, and cooldown is pretty high. You know? You see? Like, 10 seconds. Like, so yeah. And, as I said, she's not intended to be, like, a Hyper Bloom. She's mostly DPS character and support character. She's crazy support for Chlorinde. She's crazy support for Taser teams, by the way. She's crazy support for mostly for Overload, by the way. Arlecchino Overload, she's also crazy. You can use like with this Abyss, by the way, against Lectors with like 2 Hydro, 1 Electro and Pyro. It's crazy team, by the way. You do a lot of Overload, and also she can destroy the shields, Lecter shields and Abyss Mage shields. So yeah, she's pretty good, and since she has that crazy speed of normal attack, I mean, yes, you need to do some cancellation. I mean, I just, you know, I need to master it. I don't do it so often, but she has a crazy speed on her normal. I don't like Fischl. Raiden has a big range. I don't know. Fischl is crazy, actually. I mean, she's not bad. Overall, let's say, I don't know, I mean, I like Fischl and I use Fischl a lot because in some cases you don't have any alternative for Fischl. Even Yaemiko cannot do so good than Fischl in some cases. Let me try Kukishinobu this time.
Don't tell.
Oh yes. By the way, in the 4.8, this one is gone. We just... Yeah. Yunlin. Hi Hulk, how are you doing? I agree, Yunlin is crazy. Yes, Yunlin is crazy. Unfortunately, I just messed up my summoning and I got like Wuthering Waves Chichi. Yeah, that was like, you know, like just imagine spent 70 wishes and got nothing, and just second constellation. Even Encore or maybe Verina's constellation or Kalcharo's constellation would be nice, but no, of course. That cryo dude, it's not a cryo, it calls, I forgot how it calls. Chlorinde is so fast. Oh yeah, Chlorinde is... Oh, hi Loki. I got... And her weapon. For real, congrats, that's crazy. Bro, casually calling cryo gaming a chichi. Yes, kinda like that. Congrats, Loki. And she's, you know, she's so powerful at C0. She's crazy powerful at C0. I just test played her. She's insane. And she has the same like dragon animation like Xianyun has. So yeah, visually she looks crazy. Oh yes, you know, like the dreamers, it's like, it depends, because like at C6 Fischl, let me show you. C6 Fischl is like a different character. C5 and C6 has a big difference between. because C6 gives you like extended the O's duration for 2 seconds, and also O's performs coordinated attacks with your active characters and dealing 30% more damage, and he's dealing the damage more faster. Overall C6 is like pretty good. Bro, casually. Chun-Li will come home for my account. Actually, you know, I test played Chun-Li today, and you know, I think Chun-Li is better than this new character, I mean DPS. You know why? Because she's support at the first place, and her attack is crazy. But I don't know why I like that Shinji more than Chun-Li. And I don't have Encore. It's like so yeah. But Encore is pretty good. She's a great DPS, by the way, and fun to play. Okay, let me do like this one.
Let me weave you a verse.
The bond is strong. Absorption Yeah, stay put. I'll settle this.
Rain outlines your fate.
Stand clear.
With Cookie is way faster because like, and you get 30k, 34k per one core. So yeah, not a way faster, but you need to use like to like if you like I messed up with Yao's skill is only 12 seconds, like, and you miss some damage, but that's alright. I mean, that's the difference between Fischl and Cookie Shinobu. Tell me, Dreamers is on. Genshin is a DPS, but Chun-Li is a sound DPS. Oh yes, I heard. I mean, yeah. So C6, Delusional Woman is a matching gun. Yes, if you mean official, then yes. See what Encore is crazy. I mean, you know, every character, I mean, with Constellation is good, but Encore is great character. She's better, at least she's better than like that Cryo dude, I mean Gaming. Alright. It's like, yes, it's about the time. Let me do a couple times. This time Shinchu create 30k. Oh yes, actually, you know, it's like it depends because of swirl. If you swirl Cryo, you will get more damage. But I use Sucrose in this team not because of Cryo, because of applying Cryo and create Dendrocores. That's why. And I need to be close to the enemy because of Cookie Shinobu. She's melee character. I mean, even though she has a range, you still need to be close. With Raiden, like, it's not important. You can hit from the range. You mean Encore? Yes, maybe. Actually, you know, I agree with you because she's definitely better than Calcharo. Calcharo is like, Calcharo is Electro. That's why he is good. But Encore is way, in my opinion, she is better. Yes. Better than Calcharo. Yes, she's better than Calcharo. I mean, my Calcharo is C1, but I don't use him so much. I mean, because even Yinlin as a support is better than Calcharo. But maybe I do something wrong. Even though I have 5-star weapon, he's a little bit like, meh, not so great. Alright, let me... Oh yeah, let me go this team. I like this team more and more, to be honest, lately.
Stay close and you will live.
I'll probably end up with C6 Anchor. For real. Oh yeah, because of 50-50. Yes, maybe. After getting Changli, she became Arlecchino. After getting... Oh, if so, yes, maybe. Actually... You mean Encore?
There is no escape!
The Temple of Wisdom!
Let's get it on!
Oh, yeah.
Time to shine! Everyone hold hands!
Shine down! You ain't messing around!
Alright.
Shower me with...
Look alive!
Alright. Let me try it. Okay. Dia is so... I like Dia, actually. You know why? Because of, like... She's... Unfortunately, yes. Without Constellation, like, you need to get used to her. 12-second duration is a little bit low. And uptime, like... And 20-second cooldown. But still, she's crazy. I like her. Because you literally... I just imagine I did, like, floor 12. First chamber in auto mode. I mean, upper half. Just... with this same team. I mean, Raiden Shogun, Nahida, crazy character. And she's so easy to play. You don't need to use that burst. You just need to use the skill, and that's it. I use him with 4-star weapon. Okay. Yeah, she's great actually. Wait. Only banner is yet to come, right? Oh no, if I'm not mistaken, it's after Genshin banner. If I'm not mistaken, because like it's like in 23 days, something like that, but I don't know exactly. It's like a second. Yes, it's like yes, it's the same system as Genshin Impact has. It's like you have one banner and then another one. It's why? Because only one character. Because like Wuthering Waves doesn't have so many characters, so that's why they just do one character per patch. In my opinion, I think like that. So yeah, we will get Chongli in 23 days or 22 days, something like that.
My contraptions
Alright, let me do my... This is my ritual. Yeah. Let me do it. Oh, I have a lot, by the way. Alright. I will keep it. Yeah, I will switch my official later. After ginger she will be... Oh yeah, Dia is really good for lazy people like me. Like me as well, by the way, Hulk. I don't have to think about the Pyro application and overload. Exactly. Actually, I used to use this team lately, and this team is crazy. Just insane team. I mean, if you don't get Hyper Bloom, you get Burgeon. I mean, it's EM Dia, it's EM Raiden, it's Furina, EM Raiden and Nahida. So yeah, this team is just crazy. insane team. If you don't get Hyper Boom, you definitely will get Virgin. You also can get some Overload, because Overload is also scales on EM, and Overload is considered to be a pyro. So just, you know, this team is a gold. And Nahida with that burst increase, like gives you 250 elemental mastery. So yeah, crazy team, and you know, you can use Furina with instructor set. You know why? Because that's obvious. Then Furina's burst will not give damage buff to Hyper Bloom and Virgin, because it's transformative reactions. So yeah, you can go with since you only need Furina's skill, I mean Xalum members, you can switch Furina's artifact to instructor and get additional 120 elemental mastery for 8 seconds, and she will do some reactions. So it's also, in my opinion, so I will check it, by the way, tomorrow maybe. I will check it and we'll see how it goes, because you don't need that burst whatsoever, because you cannot get, yes, only Nahida can benefit, I mean Nahida can benefit from Furina's burst. That's it. But EMs, no. Oh, hi Tirana, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm great. I'm great, Tirana. Oh, hi Babel. Will it be available right after daily red? Yes, most likely yes. I hope so. You know why? Because like it's considered to be not event, but like endgame content, like Spiral Abyss. So I also hope it will be like available at Reset. So yeah, for Europe servers it's about in 8 hours. For Asia servers it's like about 5 hours, something like that, or 4 hours. So yeah, because it's like not an event, it's like end game content. Oh, Dia, Kazuha with my Dia is all I need to do my commission. Oh yeah, actually yes, I tried this team by the way, like Kazuha, Dia, Raiden and Nahida. It's crazy team. Yes, I agree with you. Dia is immortal. If she have Arlecchino skill and damage. By the way, you can use Arlecchino with Dia as well, and pretty good. I used to use that, and also with Neuvillette because of resistance to interruption. Altus from I didn't get that. I am a maybe haters from WUWA or MLBB tournament. Oh, I tried Wuthering Waves today. I don't think I like the combat as much. You know why? Yes, characters, I agree with you, Tirana. I don't like that combat system. Oh yes, I see. It's like, yes, it's break. Oh, for real, reset after 1 hour. Oh, that's crazy. Then if so, then Asia server will get that new endgame content like in an hour. Yes, Tirana, about the characters, so do I. I mean, I don't like Wuthering Waves combat system also. It's like, it's not a bad combat system, but since it doesn't have reactions, elemental reactions, it's a little bit different. It's almost the same moves. I mean, counterattack and that's... So yes, and Wuthering Waves, it's a little bit more power creeping than Genshin. So it's like that. But yes, characters, it's pretty good. I mean, they look crazy. And also like special animations and you know why? You can use also what I like in WUWA. It's like you can use some of the echoes you use. You can use them in exploring. It's also pretty crazy. Parry system happened in Wuthering Waves. Yes, exactly. It's a parry system. I mean, and counterattack and parry system. By the way, Zenless Zone Zero also has this system. I mean, it's parry and counterattacking. So yeah, let's say combat system in Zenless Zone Zero, it's going to be close to Wuthering Waves, but with less buttons on the keyboard. Because as I noticed, it's only couple buttons. So it's, in my opinion, it's a way to be more convenient and easy to play than Wuthering Waves. Because in Wuthering Waves you have Q, E, R, then you have like charge attack, something like that. Sometimes I just like, you know, you messing because of like you need to switch the characters and it's a little bit like annoying. But in Zenless Zone Zero it's only 2 buttons, if I'm not mistaken. Wuthering Wave story is not... Wuthering Wave story is trash. I agree with you. And voice acting is trash as hell. Actually, like if you did the story quest, that Abby, the little one, you know, the Abby. Yes, most likely. Hey Max, most likely yes. If you are on Asia servers, yes, then yes. Because since it's not an event, it's endgame content. So we should get it like in an hour. Actually no, Wuthering Waves instead it's pretty easy to play than Genshin. You know why? Because the only thing you need in Wuthering Waves is damage, and that's it. You need to get used to parrying and to dodging, and that's it. Wuthering Waves is way better than Genshin. Because in Genshin you need to know how different elements work with each other if you are free to play. How many provisions? From theater you will get like for initial clear you will get 1700. It's pretty like 1720. Pretty like decent amount of resin. And you will get every season like 620. And then there are mobile players in WoW. Oh yeah, I tried playing 5 Fingers in WoW for better control. Man, I swear it was a horrible... Yes, it's crazy amount. Oh yeah, I just didn't realize how... No. 1700s and 20. It's like that at first clear. Oh yes, actually yes, you're right, because I usually like even Genshin, but for whales I guess. No, Max. I mean this new endgame content mostly created for free-to-play players and for new players. So I think you easily can just clear it. It's, I mean, Imaginarium Theater especially created for new players, not for whales. They keep spiral abyss for whales, and they will increase spiral abyss like difficulty. So yeah, it's like that. It's for free-to-play players. I used to play 5 Finger Claw, so might work in WoW. Oh, I see. Do we have Asia? No, unfortunately no. I'm on Europe. No, I will not play today. I will play in like 8 hours. For me, like Imaginarium Theater will be available in 8 hours. But for Asia servers, for Asia players, it's in an hour. It's at Reset, like for me as well. So for me, Reset is going to be in... I don't know if I can show here. Let me check it. Oh yeah, I can, I think. Oh yeah, in 7 hours. You see, like my reset is going to be in 7 hours. So yeah, it's like that. It's like less than 8 hours. In 7 hours and 50 minutes, something like that.
The secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few simple words. Oh, but why must the listener grow weary whenever I begin to divulge them?
Actually, yes, Tiran, I agree with you, because, like, you know, in Wuthering Waves, the only thing you need is damage, and that's it. You need to level up, like, skills and talents of character, and you need to, like, do parrying and dodging in time, and switch between characters. That's it. In Genshin Impact, it's a little bit difficult. I mean, it's a little bit complicated. You need to apply aura. I mean, you need to apply element. You need to like see if you do it correctly. You know, most time you don't notice, but you get that aura like on the HP bar of the enemy. But if you do everything pretty good and okay, you get a lot, way more better damage. So yeah. And it's like you need to know how the character works. We have different attacks. The only normal attacks is the same for every character in this game. So yeah, I like this system, this combat system as well. It's crazy actually. It's super crazy. So basically low adventure rank are going to get easier. Yes, but you need to be like by the way, just keep that in mind. You need to be adventure rank level 35 to participate in Imaginarium theater. So yeah. Oh yeah, if you are 55 you're okay. I mean, like you need to be higher or like equal to 35. Oh, if like you are like more than 35, you're okay, guys. I mean, 35, like I don't know. Let me check it. So 35 is like, so that's why like level 70 character, if I'm not mistaken, is more than enough to clear the Imaginarium theater at a hard level. Because you don't need level 80 or 90. Most likely like 70. Level 70 is more than okay, like it's okay. And you don't need like crazy artifacts and crazy 5-star weapons, something like that. I mean, overall, yes, you need to like know how reactions work, because most likely we will get some blessing, you know, like in Abyss. But other than that, it's okay, even with the low level characters. But yes, it has some limitation by element and levels. So yeah, you cannot use like level 20 character. Just keep that in mind. Most likely you need to level up to like level 70. It's like in Spiral Abyss you can use level 20. In Imaginarium theater, as I know, it's impossible because it has a limitation. I mean, you need to like, it's like that. It's okay though, you know. My adventure rank is just a show. My character's damage. Oh, for real? That's actually, you know why? It's because of artifacts, and I feel you. When you at 57, you need to farm, especially for new players. You need to farm a lot of artifacts, and farming them is pretty like difficult. It's a nightmare to get something, you know. And we can also borrow. Yes, you know what can you do? Like in Wuthering in Imaginarium theater, you like you need to choose 6 characters. It's like from your roster, from your character list. It's like opening characters. Then we have a cast members. You can get supporting cast. It's from your friends. And also we have special guests. Characters and special guest characters, like it's like additional characters which you can use, and they no need to meet the elemental requirements. So for the season 1 in Imaginarium theater, you can only use pyro, electro and anima characters, and you can choose only pyro, electro and anima characters from your friends. You can borrow the characters, but the special characters which Mihoyo gives you, it's like different elements. It can be Dendro or Cryo or any other. So yeah, like that's why this like Imaginarium theater is so friendly for new players. In my opinion, it's like pretty good like options when you can use like different characters. So it's like that. So it's like, let's say you have 3 different sources to get the characters. Oh, it's like Dreamers. It's like for me as well. I mean, it's like so difficult. The problem is my from Genshin. Never have I ever hit even. It depends on the character, by the way. I mean, you know, like 30k is just, it's only a number. You cannot do so much damage every time you use, but Yola is great, actually, you know, that's why she's crazy. And we can also borrow, yes, you can also borrow characters. It's if I'm not mistaken, it says that characters, not character, only one. You can get some different characters. But that would be cool. About the damage Hulk, you know, like usually, let's say, let me just as example, like Navia, I made my let me show you. For me, the most damage I made was with Navia. It's like 50, 64, 564, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. I always forget the name. Oh yeah, this one. So yeah, for me, it's like it's a crazy name. By the way, yeah, I need to memorize like punishment. Okay, punishment. So yeah, it's like 564k, then 5064k damage, and I did that with Navia. The problem is Navia is a screen damage. I mean, you cannot get that damage every time. But let's say Neuvillette deals more damage because of reactions. So yeah, let's say Navia is like a Wuthering Waves character, you know, like that's it. I mean, she just deals the damage on screen, that's it, because Geo cannot react with any other elements. Yeah, you can buff her, you can get her attack buff or like Furina's buff, and she accept and use those buffs, but still she cannot react with any other elements. I wish I had the water.
I guess I'll post a commission at the Adventurers Guild. Known for its views.
Inabi is winning.
Hear my wishes.
Ruler can hit damage only once in a while. Oh, it's not once in a while, by the way, Dreamers. It depends on your build, actually. And since that damage, I mean her burst, has pretty good range. She's pretty good character, by the way. I mean, it's better to use, like as I told you, with like Yola, one electro character,
throughout the land, and all things are made new.
electro character, Rosaria, if you have her, Yola, and maybe some shielder characters like Lila. Lila is also, by the way, can be useful, or maybe like Zhongli if you have him. So yeah, but no Pyro, because if you want to do like a lot of physical damage, you need like Superconduct, and it's when Electro like meet with Cryo.
This is an auspicious era for humanity.
Mihoyo, Dragon's Bane,
I guess I'll post a commission at the Adventurers
Dragon's Way
Guild.
Hutao. Actually, Hutao is
If you are
not.
presently unoccupied,
I mean, it's better to like
perhaps we could
no need to
stop
go
in
for
while at
EM.
one's abode for some repose
I mean,
and conversation.
no need to go for so much EM. I mean, 200 EM is more than enough for Hutao. Can I use all of these? Rosaria, Diona, and Kava. Kava is not a great option because Kava is a Dendro, and Dendro cannot react with Cryo. So it's better to use Electro character. You can use Diona for healing, yes, and for applying. The problem is I have Black Leaf, Polearm, but the passive is not cool. Let me check it. Just a second. Yes, Blackleaf, like, you know, Blackleaf is not that bad, but yes, I agree with you. You can, like, if, like, it's only one enemy, you cannot get all of the stacks. It depends also which team are you using. I mean, it's better to use like with Hutao. It's better to use Xinchu or Yelan, by the way. I mean, like especially with EM Hutao. Hutao is good at C1. Oh yeah, if you have C1 too, actually should be crazy. What is the team you're using? I mean, which one is like? It's like, you know. If I'm not mistaken, for her, his best team is like Zhongli, Hutao, Kazuha, and Xinchu. Or maybe you can avoid Kazuha and go for Bennett, with Bennett, to get 25% attack. Because even though like vaping needs elemental mastery, it's not so mandatory. Because let me show you my Arlecchino. You see? She has only 51. Let me show you. Just a second.
What could the children...
Let's say Arlecchino is a Hutao, right? Because she gets infusion as well. But Hutao is better in vaping, by the way, than Arlecchino. Because Hutao vape on charge attack, but Arlecchino is a normal, and she has normal ICD, which is not so often. I mean, it's like Hutao can vape way more often. So yeah, let me go like this team, and I will show you. Xinchu and Bennett, right? Let's say like you use Hutao instead of like Arlecchino. That's alright. I mean, you don't need Zhongli actually. Actually, you don't need Zhongli because like Xinchu is pretty good alternative character because it gives you resistance to interruption. So yeah. First, you apply
Transfix into the wind.
Then like
No, my sword! I'm going in! Ring cutter! Everlasting as the moon! Overruled!
oh my, I messed up a little bit.
Let me weave you up. Everybody stand!
The wind knows me.
I lost my bond of life.
Laid bare.
No, my sword!
Yeah. It's because Xinchu doesn't apply Hydro, but let me try again. Man, using Bennett with Hawaii? When will Imaginarium Sierra come? Like, it depends on Katera, it depends on... If you are on Asia, then it's within 1 hour. If you are on Europe servers, then it's like in 8 hours, something like that. It should be at Reset. It should be at Reset. But Bennett is great, actually.
Transfix wind strike! Ring cutter! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Witness my rise. Laid bare.
Let me weave you up. I'm going in!
Coming was foretold.
Transfixion raises
Into the wind.
Ring cutter!
Where do you think you're going? This is where you fall. Fallen leaves, adorn my nights, one with nature. Go on. Goodbye. But
So yeah, I mean, with Hutao is C1, you can do like the same, like maybe better than this one. It's like within a minute, right? Yeah, it's within a minute. So yeah, you just apply Pyro, swirl it, and that's it. It's easy to use. If you like, let's say if you have a little bit difficulties with applying Pyro, try to use Mono Pyro team with Hutao. You know why? Because with Mono Pyro team, you cannot miss a swirling Pyro, because you only have 3 Pyro and 1 animal character. So yeah, try to do like couple times test with this team. Then when you get used to that, switch one Pyro to Shinchu or Yelan. So that's it. It's like Hutao's crazy character. We use 364 bridge. It's like actually for vaping it's low. For vaping it's super low. For vaping 54, like let's say with my Arlecchino I get vaping 150. 150k damage, like initial hits, it's like 150. When my bond of life like getting lower, you get less damage. Of course, Holt, why not? But Bennett is useful. I mean, it's like, it's a beast, by the way. It's pretty, but when you do like, let me, in Overworld, it's like super, like, let me do the same team in Overworld.
May knowledge guide.
Oh my.
Want me to come along?
Oh, that's alright, Hulk. I mean, it's okay. I mean, so yeah, let me. Oh yeah, it's better to have when. Oh yeah, I'll have it. In Overworld, I mean, against any bosses you have, it's super easy. Yes, in Abyss it's a little bit tricky. I mean, it's like you need couple tries to get it to work, but still it's okay. Especially with Hutao. Hutao is crazy. So yeah, let me do it.
Time to go. Laid bare.
Everybody stand! Let me leave you alone.
That's it. You see, 130, 100. It's like it's crazy. She's crazy damage deal. Especially vaping. In vaping, she's just insane. You just like in Overworld, like Arlecchino, like yes, in Spiral Abyss, yes, it's a little bit tricky. You need to get to use like to rotation mostly, and maybe you need to adjust your energy. I mean, characters and energy. But overall, anyway, she's just insane. And Hutao as well, because Hutao vaping is better than Arlecchino's vaping. Hutao's vaping, especially at C0. Oh, random person. It's currently 2 AM. When is it? Oh yes, it's like it depends on your. It depends on what server you're at. I mean, if you use Europe servers, they're most likely at Reset. If you're on Asia, then you should get it in 30 minutes. For me, yes, it's like a little bit late as well. I was built this suggestion. That's okay, actually, Hulk. Let's you know, let me do like Arlecchino stream tomorrow. That's no problem. I will just do Arlecchino with different weapons. For set, yes, I can try different set as well. I mean, like a glad set and her signature set. So yeah, I can do like different tests. Mostly I will change the weapons because glad set at C0 is pretty okay, but I will try different weapons. I mean, I have this one, I have Safahoma, I can use Desmatch as well. I also can use this one. I mean, White Tessel is pretty good weapon, by the way. So yeah, I will do it, no problem. I will do it tomorrow. And do vaping, and I will do maybe monopyro team. I mostly like monopyro and vape. Melting is not so, I don't like it so much, because we don't have, like, let's say the only pretty good character for melting is Kaya and maybe Rosaria. It's Rosaria and Kaya, you know, because both of them support and apply cryo pretty good. Also, I like Overload team is also pretty good with Arlecchino, like with Fischl, with and you can use with I tried a couple times with Cookie Shinobu. It's also pretty good, but with Cookie Shinobu it's less damage. Fischl like gives electro damage.
Something you wish to report? Go on.
So,
You have my
yes,
undivided attention.
My chat.
I will make you better.
My chat rising. Oh yes, Codex. This is it. I need to do investment and yes, I got it. I got it, Hulk. Of course you need to do that because, but anyway, I mean, you know, I will do Arlecchino to show you how to, maybe, because you know you lose the damage if you do incorrect rotation. Let's say if you like swirl different element, then you cannot get so much damage. By swirling you get a lot of damage, crazy amount of damage. My Arlecchino herself, like only pyro, maybe it's like about 30 to 40k damage, something like that. But when you swirling pyro, when you apply hydro, so yeah, you get a lot of damage by reactions, out of reactions. Vortex, my chat is Ryzen or Intel, which boot for PC? You mean CPU, right? Oh yeah, I was built PC. Give me some suggestions. Was Ryzen or Intel? Oh, you know, like I personally never used AMD CPUs. I always used Intel. But as I know, latest version of Ryzen's are pretty good, especially that 3D with that 3D cache, something like that. It's new technology. Even though in daily basis work, it's not so powerful, but in games it's crazy. Also, it's good if you use like with AMD video card adapter, because like FSR, if the games are like if game is like in the list which can use FSR, it's like I don't remember the name, I mean, but it's FSR if I'm not mistaken. So yes, you can get more from AMD, like video card and CPU, than from Intel. But still, I mean, you know, for Genshin Impact, I mean, it's not a super crazy game.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
Let me show you my for me is like I use Intel. It's like 700. My RAM is yes, my RAM is like 32 gigabyte. I have the in the description, by the way. It's not a full specs of my computer, of my CPU. It's only RAM, CPU, my motherboard, and video card adapter. So yeah, I use like NVidia 1650S, which is not a great one. I need to change it. I will change it because with an Atlan we should get some increased graphic. So yeah, I think I will need more graphic power. Oh, you're welcome. Oh yeah. And RT now and save for more money for. Yes, actually, yes. I also want to get like 4060 to be honest. Oh yeah, it's always it's deleted again. So yeah, I want to get 4060 or 4070, something like that. Why 4060? Because like it needs a less power supply power, you know. That's why. Only because of that. But I will see. I mean, I will definitely. Oh yes, like one of them. I mean, I wouldn't. Maybe yes. I mean, I need tests both of them. I usually test like hardware before like buying something, because you know, like let's say if you get some pretty crazy video graphic adapter with a crazy performance, but it needs like power supply with it needs also a crazy power supply, I wouldn't suggest to go for that, because even if in idle mode, it's still like needs some power. I just don't like this. Like that's why I choose the CPU I have at the moment. For me, it's like, if I'm not mistaken, it's like CPU Intel like 12700. Yes, without K and other stuff. I'm okay with it. I mean, it's pretty good CPU, and because like CPU and your motherboard, your CPU and RAM, I mean, it's more important in my opinion than VGA, video graphic adapter, because you can change that video graphic adapter. But motherboard is like, you know, it's a main board, and you like, it's like a core of your CPU. So yeah, it's better to choose better motherboard with CPU. Is it Xianyun out? Yeah, not yet. Saying not yet. If you on Asia server, it's in 30 minutes. It should be in 30 minutes at Reset. So yeah, it's like you see, like it's like motherboard is maybe one of the important part of your CPU. ROG MSI. Oh yeah, exactly. For real, that's crazy, because I use MSI as well. MSI is pretty good motherboards, by the way. For me, it's like it's Tomahawk. Tomahawk 5 DDR5. A ROG is crazy, actually. Yes, I saw a couple times. I mean, like on the pictures, she's like, he has so many like. My Grizzly go. With this, or Grizzly. RAM is more important in your PC, to be honest. Yes, yes, you're right, Sin. How long till Imaginarium? And what server are you on? I'm on Europe server, so for me it's like in 7 hours. If you are or Asia, then it's like in 30 minutes, something like that. My really good. It's better to increase like crit rate if you don't use another cryo in a team. It's better to use like and if you don't use like a blizzard set, then yes, it's okay. If you use blizzard set and second cryo in a team, then yes, it's okay. The gem is currently I played in a tab, but on the tablet. Actually, yes, if decent PC, and MSI ROG is pretty good. I mean, ROG. Can you play the Abyss? I wanna see your characters put to work. You know, I can do it, but tomorrow, because like for me it's a little bit late and I like about to finish a stream, but I will stream tomorrow again. So yeah, feel free to join. I will usually I start streaming at 8 p.m. plus 4 UTC. So yeah, yes, it's a little bit late to be honest. So yeah, I'm about to finish a stream. But I will be online, like, you know, I usually start stream like 3 hours like from this time. Grizzly better than Ayaka, Eola and Ganyu. Nice. You know, I wouldn't say it about Eola, to be honest. Eola is not a cryo character mostly. She is a physical damage dealer. But yes, maybe. Oh yeah, thank you very much, Sain. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, it's like, thanks for joining, guys. Like, yes, it's time to finish a stream, but I will... he's not at C0 better than... Yes, it depends, I agree with you, because like, you know, Riesling is good for melting, and for melting is maybe better than Ayaka, but overall Ayaka is more useful maybe, but because yes. Oh, hi Mr. Devourer, I'm about to finish this stream, to be honest. Like, yes, it's a little bit late, but how are you doing, guy? No, it's like I almost done, because it's like almost like... Oh yes, exactly. I mean, he's a good driver. Oh yes, actually, that's why I want to, like, it's better to like finish the stream now. And yes, guys, thanks for joining. I will be streaming tomorrow again at the same time, 8 p.m. plus 4 UTC. So yeah, I'm sorry, it's for real. It's like a little bit late because I need to like do my usually evening stuff. You know, Mr. Devourer. So yeah, thanks for joining and bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.